Okay, now I'm live. Jesus Christ. I didn't know if I was live or not. There we go. Is it live? It's live. Okay, good. All right. Hey, welcome. Welcome, Eleuthes. Welcome. All right, we were talking about Guillemot and everything. Okay, what we're going to do. Okay, first, I want to ask Jar Jar Binks has sex, though. Can we confirm that Jar Jar Binks has sex? All we know is Jar Jar Binks has kissed a woman before. Kiss. Like, all we know is he kissed. We don't know that he's had sex. Unless this is how they reproduce. He has kids? What are you talking about? What? What? Is that it? If it's in Legends, it doesn't count anymore. It doesn't count. What in the goddamn? What are you talking about? Does Jar Jar Binks have a family? What? What? He had sex with the queen? No, he just kissed. That's it. What? Jar Jar Binks? No, dude, Sith Lords don't have children, except that one time that they do. Okay, that I'm reeling from the fact that Jar Jar Binks might have children. Suddenly start with kiss. Hey, welcome y'all. Welcome. Welcome. Ooh. Welcome back. And Khalifa Games, I thought your name was going to be Mia Khalifa, and I was like, shit, my brain's rotted too much. I thought that was Mia Khalifa. Hey, welcome, Nox. Welcome. You drunk? Good. That means the quality can be lower and you'll still be entertained. You gotta love it when the viewers get drunk, because then you can just phone it in. I'm just kidding. Oh my god, he does. Abso Bar Binks. What the? Who the fuck is this Dragon Ball Z looking character? This isn't canon, right? Why does he look like he's trying to gather the 7 Dragon Balls? I'm 10 old? You know, you can be anybody on the internet. I can't trust that. But okay, that brings up a good point. You know what? To protect everyone so you can protect yourself on the internet, always assume the people that you're interacting with on the internet are like children until proven otherwise. Always assume that. Rave, you never phoned in. You are peak man. Keep up the good work. Oh, thank you. But seriously, why is it like he's like from Kill Bill and he's trying to gather the 7 Dragon Balls? Yeah, I can imagine this being the yellow suit from Kill Bill. Literally, yeah, you're right. This is... what? Man, what? This is like a weird character. This is him? Why does he have titties? Wait, is that a guy or a girl? I can't tell anymore. Is this a Kill Bill reference? Wait, is this all a Kill Bill reference? Hang on. No, okay, no one says it, but this feels like a Kill Bill reference. So he can wish away the way he talks. Oh my god. Oh goodness. This is so weird. Okay, this is Legends, right? This isn't canon anymore? Non-canon, it's not real. Jar Jar Binks canonically has not had sex. Okay? Canonically, Jar Jar Binks has not had sex. Okay? That is now known. Okay? I don't want to hear random music. I had this open because I was looking for music. Wait, what is... Hang on. This is all copyright free. Wait, what is... Let me find a cinematic one. No. Wait, what's energy? Hang on. I thought, oh my god, I thought that said something else. Hang on. Where is it? Where's Heavy Hitter? I thought that said Heavy Hitler. I saw that, I was like, what does Heavy Hitler sound like? Alright, have fun in D&D. I saw this, I was like, Heavy Hitler. Oh. It's pretty good. In canon, the Gungans are rendered into extinction, thank God. I have the memory of a goldfish. Did we finish Dark Souls? We almost did. We're gonna finish it probably on Monday. Well, we almost finished it, but then we decided we forgot to do the DLC, so we did the DLC, even though Cynthia did not mention it. Now, before we go further into the stream, I have a very important question for everybody here. Very important. This is going to impact the stream the entire time. Should we keep... where is it? Should we keep Breakfast Princess? Should she stay on the stream? Should the princess that I made my girlfriend from last stream be present for the rest of the stream? Wait, I think she might be underage. How old is Breakfast Princess? I didn't expect there to be an actual question. Like, how old do you think she is? I've always gotten the impression that she was taller. Seems like around 5'5" to me. Man, people are... Given by her height and voice pitch, I'm willing to guess maybe mid or early teens. Oh, shit. Yeah, but this guy says maybe late teens. So, you know what? We're going to ignore this. You know what? But, okay, wait. How many years... How does 1 year translate to breakfast years? What are... Okay. Convert normal or breakfast years to normal years. What's a reasonable age to expect kids to make their own breakfast? Okay, I'm gonna use it since this is saying 9. It's multiplied by 9, so she's like over 100 years old. She's late teens is not still underage if they are 18 or 19. So, breakfast. You know what? Let's do this. Okay, who voices Breakfast Princess? Let's just go by their age. Look at that. Okay, see, Aaron Gray Van Oosbury was born in 1973, so that's how old Breakfast Princess is. Okay, Breakfast Princess is like 60 or 50 or something. So, no, she's fine. She's fine. Hey, Drago, welcome. Well, she's like 50 to 60, okay? That's what we're going with. All right. 2, she's not 2. She is not 2-year-olds. 2-year-olds cannot put on breakfast to wear. They would eat it. Okay, if you try to get a 2-year-old to be like, hey, here, Bobby, put on this breakfast outfit. They'd be like, nom, 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 and then they eat it all. Okay, they're not going to be able to do it. You think a 2-year-old could do that? I don't think so. I think she covers chat too much. You know what? That's fair. You know what? Well, we know she's there. All right. We know she's there. How about that? She doesn't wear breakfast. She is breakfast. You can be both. I can be a human and wear human flesh. I don't, but I could wear a human skin suit. Just because you are something doesn't mean you can't also wear it. Okay? I don't understand the argument there. I don't understand that argument. So what if she doesn't shave down there? Then those are just little bits of those are what do you call them? Bacon bits. That's what it is. Those are bacon bits. It's delicious. You know how everyone's like, ah, damn, it smells like fish down there. Nah, it smells like smoked ham down there and bacon. The argument is go fuck yourself. Nice try. L/ratio/take this L. Boom. Boom. Gotcha. Okay. Now, before we hash browns or that, it could be it could be a mix. You know how when you go to let me show you. Waffle House All-Star Breakfast, okay? What if down there is just the all-star breakfast? because you may not like this, chat. Okay, that's never what their hash browns never. What is this false advertisement? Their hash browns never look like that. That is not what their hash browns look like. That is false advertisement right there. Disgusting. But you could do like what my dad would do. Her downstairs could be like what my dad does with breakfast, where he gets the All-Star. He takes the bacon, he takes the hash browns, and he takes the scrambled eggs. I know those aren't scrambled, but you know, let's assume it is. He takes all those and he mixes them together, and then he eats them as one thing. Breaking news. Famed VTuber RaveSpecter found harassing underage breakfast princess. This fucking slander? This is slander? This is unsubstantiated. Okay, you know what? I'm bringing out my witness on this, okay? I'm bringing out my eyewitness on this right now. I'm bringing in the princess herself, okay? Breakfast princess, what do you have to say about these accusations that I have been harassing you? Okay? You know, speak your mind, okay? Speak your mind.
Oh no, RaveSpecter's a lovely gentleman. Also, I am definitely above the age of consent in Breakfast Town. So it's all consensual, and he's a lovely gentleman, and he totally didn't say that I had to say this with a gun.
I think that's enough, Breakfast Princess.
No, it's fine. No, she totally doesn't have like my family trapped in the basement. Oh God, he's fucking crazy.
Okay, that's enough hearing from her. That's enough. Nope, no. She's too small to hear now. She's too small to hear. Nope, you can't hear her. She's too small. She's too small to hear. She's too small to hear. Rave, do you have a private island? I wish. Then I wouldn't have to keep all y'all viewers in the basement. I could put y'all on that private island, get y'all away from me. Oh, God. Jeez. So, yeah. Yep. Dude, I can't believe that fucking news would slander me like that. Okay, she's of age in Breakfast Town. Don't ask what the age of consent is. You know, hey, okay, Chat GPT. We are doing a bit on stream, so play along. Okay, let's just see. Okay, what is the age of consent in Breakfast Town? Let's just see. See, the age of consent is 18 waffles year old, okay? I'm not a creep. See, she is at least 18 years old, chat. God, fucking slandering me. See. Hey, welcome, Wild Will. Welcome. Yeah, you're gonna miss the sun. Got my favorite meme version of a classic song posted for watch along. It's just 30 seconds. You know what? Just because I read your comment and I feel merciful today, how about we just watch that right now? Actually, no, wait, Will, actually, just in case, because you said it's a meme version of a song, just in case, but where is it? Where is it? Also, it scrolled me down. Why'd you scroll me down? Whatever it is, remind me when I'm like, hey, I think we're gonna wrap up stream. Okay, when I say that, be like, Rave, hang on. You said you'd listen to the 30-second song, because just in case it's like, oh, copyright. Nothing is copywritten? Okay, what is it? Wild Will, what is the song? What is your name in Discord? And we'll start with that. What is your name? Oh my God. Super, you had it. Coffee Addict? Okay, Coffee Addict. Coffee. I hate the search function in this thing. How do you search in Discord? I hate searching in Discord. It's awful. Oh no.
News.
There it is.
Breakfast Princess coerced into giving false testimony by a notorious villain, RaveSpecter,
no.
live on camera.
No. She was under duress because of the fucking fake woke liberal media that was trying to uproot her entire life by these unsubstantiated claims of one of her greatest friends, RaveSpecter, okay? That was just her speaking from undue duress. due to the woke agenda. I don't know where I'm going with this bit. the fake news is trying to slander me, and oh my god. All right, well, okay, we'll start with this, and then I'll scroll all the way back up, and we'll go from there. God. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oh my, what the? How did you? Oh! Fuck that guy. Oh my god. Oh, I can't believe you've done this. Ah! What was that door made of? Hang on, what? Hang on. No, go back. Okay, some of these I want to examine. What happened here? Shit, what? All right, thank you, Nox. Thank you. Wait, what is... Is this... This isn't... There's a bike that comes out of there. How did you do that? What was the plan here? What's the joke? You're gonna fucking hit her with the shovel, and no, I'm not saying spade. Aw, thank you, Sam. Thank you, Sam. Thank you. Female poop. You know what? Just because you super chatted, I'll look up that video next. Just because you super chatted. What the? This guy sucks, okay? Don't be this guy. Don't be this guy that goes to the supermarket is like, I'm gonna fucking make a viral TikTok by throwing milk on the ground and then slipping. Oh, dude. Someone's got to clean that up. I honestly hope that the people who do that hurt themselves. I hate it. Me in school. That's a teachable moment right there. I like that one. This is a moment this kid is never gonna forget. He's gonna always be buckled up. Although, why is that door not locked? Why is that door right there not locked? But this is a teachable moment right there. That this kid will always be buckling up for safety. Wonderful. I miss Vine. You want to know a hot take I have? You want to know a hot take I have about Vine? Because I agree that Vine was better than TikTok and YouTube Shorts, but here's where the hot take comes in. The only reason Vine was better was because it didn't survive long enough to become like TikTok. If Vine didn't go out and TikTok was never made, eventually people would have started making the same type of content. They would have figured out the type of brain rot that people like watch nowadays. It would have eventually have become what it is now. You know that phrase, you either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain? Vine died a hero and it didn't live long enough to become the villain. That's my hot take. That's also true, Minty. It's not that hard to be better, but that's what I think. I think because any new platform for content creation, this is how people start. They start with doing the best type of content that they can think of. They put as much effort into it as they can think of. And then people slowly start seeing, how little effort can I do? What if I stop doing this? What if I put a little bit less effort in? What if I put in a little bit of misinformation in there? And they start testing the waters over time. And that's what we got to now with TikTok. That's my hot take. Oh my god. What is this door made of? That's not smart. Damn. God damn. That's a spoon? That was a shovel. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, hang on. Hang on. I can't play this. Shush. I can't play this, but I am gonna put this in the chat. Go check out this video when you can. Okay, the reason I can't play it is because it uses a Taylor Swift song in it. It uses like a full Taylor Swift song, but it makes the story of Mikola in the context of the Taylor Swift song. It is phenomenal. Go check it out. It's great. It's wonderful. I can't play it for you here, but it is great. The animation is amazing. Even Vadi Vidya saw it. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's so good. It's so good. All right, now let me look up, because Sam said this. Look up female poop during traffic stop. Okay, there's the first one. Have you seen the Fat Electrician video on Roy Benevid's The Real Life Rambo? I don't think so. Okay, so you want me to go to the 10-minute mark for this, because we're not watching this fucking 50-minute video. All right. Okay, why am I moving this? Okay, so go to 10 minutes. Okay, yeah, this is where...
Step right back here behind your vehicle.
Mic, brakes, light, siren. What great captions.
Right over here so we don't get hit by another car. All right. Big deep breath.
How's the volume? Hey, rock and roll. Welcome, welcome.
Blow till this thing clicks. You'll hear it click. An audible click. All right, Rick, big deep blow. Blow. What's that? It's a PBT, portable breath test.
It's a breathalyzer.
Portable breath test. Big deep breath.
My keys.
They're on top of your vehicle.
Where?
On top of your vehicle.
You're
Big deep breath.
me?
No, I'm not shooting you. This is a PBT. Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Wait.
I'm going to take you to jail to test you for DWI.
Trying to shoot me?
Well, you'll have to...
This is the most calm person that thinks they're about to be shot that I've ever seen. All right, we'll check out that video, Rock. We'll check it out. Like she thinks in her mind this cop just pulled a gun out. It's not a gun. It's a freaking breathalyzer. Yet they're just like, oh. Is this donut operator? No, this is just some random video of a traffic stop. It's just some random video of a traffic stop.
Wait till we get to the jail.
Wait, I have to shit on my pants.
Well,
I have to shit on my don't.
turn around, put your-
Poop right here on
Oh my
Turn around.
Jesus Christ.
Can I have a piece of paper?
No, ma'am, you cannot. You'll have to pull your pants up. Pull your pants up.
I have to
Pull your pants up.
Oh my God. Skip.
Some help.
stop.
What the fuck?
Put your hands behind
You
your
just
back.
made me stop.
Ma'am,
Stop it.
I'll tase you right here.
Are you gonna get
Okay, whoa. Okay, we're done there. We're done there. Oh my God. How is this allowed on YouTube? She shits on the road in front of a cop. Oh my God. Oh my God. Someone is suing FromSoft over Elden Ring? What do you mean someone is suing FromSoft? Suing FromSoft? Wait, what? Yeah, she is plastered. Wait, what is this? Okay, only 2 months remain starting today, September is when Bandai Namco Games entered court for hearing in my Elden Ring lawsuit that claims we have only played half of FromSoft's games and a whole new game is hidden inside, and that it's too hard to access for even its most dedicated fans. In less than 2 months, we will be forced to realize game devs cater to crazy people because they have courage that you don't to explore the unknown world. You will be forced to realize hackers have been lying to you, telling you content is cut and what is actually just undiscovered. What? So all over social media, I've been seeing stuff about some dude suing FromSoft because Elden Ring and the other Soul games are too hard. What? That was a crazy video, Sam. The only reason I stopped is because she took her pants off. YouTube can be a little litigious. And I didn't see anything. But YouTube could be like, oh, there's that one pixel. That one pixel right there is a vagina. And I'm like, I don't want that. I don't want that. Because I couldn't see anything. But just in case. It's an actual why? I hope he wins. Stretch, you got it. Hydrate and posture shake, you got it. When you gotta go, you gotta go. I get it. But man, that was already in her pants, which was a problem there. You know what? It would be, I don't want him to win the lawsuit, but like 1% of me wants this guy to win the lawsuit just because it would be hilarious. Welcome, Psycho Panda. This is insane. What lawsuit is this? Apparently, someone is suing FromSoft because the games are too hard and he can't play at all. Like I guess the idea is I paid $60 for a game and I only get to play half of it because the game's too hard and I can't see the rest of it. That is, I'm assuming that's his argument. And obviously, I don't want him to win, but there is like a 1 to 2% of me that is, imagine how crazy it would be if he won the lawsuit. And it forces them to, oh no, it would force them to make a fucking easy mode. Oh no. Oh no. I don't, oh. All right, let me see what Good has. Good had a video as well. Let's see. But that's, my God. Well, how many games does First Life have out, and have any of them been easy? I don't think any, like, I can't think. Okay, they did have a Monster Hunter game. Okay, FromSoft games, because some of their games are pretty okay. Kingsfield, I'm gonna be honest with you. When Kingsfield came out, I was not born, but I did play Kingsfield. I did play it. I played this game. And coming from playing their current games, Kingsfield is fucking easy, man. It's so easy. Kingsfield, so easy. But hard. Shadow Tower, hard. Echo Knights, I have no idea. Armored Core, hard-ish. Like hard. Eternal Ring. Yeah, fun fact for you guys. Fun fact about Elden Ring, wasn't their first game involving powerful rings. They made Eternal Ring. Fancy that. Had dragons in it, everything. Eternal Ring was the original Elden Ring. But then they also made like, where is it? Where is it? Monster. They also made this game. So they made a Monster Hunter portable game. So some of their games are easy. So, some of them are. Yeah, FromSoft did a lot of games that people don't realize. FromSoft did Ninja Blade. It's pretty good. Like, they made Demon Souls, and then they made some other fucking random stuff for like the PlayStation Portable, and then they made Dark Souls. And then they made Armored Core 5. I forgot about Armored Core 5. Oh, they made a Mumble Suit Gundam game. Look at that. Look at that. Aw, thank you, Mr. Kangaroo, and thank you, Weird. I don't want to see this finger cleaner in the barracks. Angry cop is a friend with Fat Electrician Kentucky Ballistics. All right. Nose boops and bear. Aw, thank you for the nose boops. Okay, first, we got to go to the Fat Electrician video that was requested by Rock. The Fat Electrician reviews PJs and this. Let's see. What about Armored Core 1 through 4? Okay, Armored Core 1, I tried to play it. It is so hard to play, and you want to know why Armored Core is, the first one is so hard to play? This is why. It was made for this fucking dog shit of a controller. Not this one. This one. Do you notice what's not here, guys? Guys, can you see what's missing? There's something pretty important missing here. Okay? This is you And then this is the girl the girl he tells you not to worry about. You, the girl he tells you not to worry about. See the difference? Yeah, there's no analog sticks. So you had to aim in a 3D space with a D-pad. It's awful. And I think it's harder today because back then you're used to just using a D-pad and you can figure it out over time. But today you have to unlearn the analog stick. It was awful. I hated it. I quit playing. I quit playing Armored Core 1 when I tried to play it retroactively because I loved Armored Core 6. And then I tried to play Armored Core 1. I was like, I can't get... Because you go up and down with the triggers. It's... Yeah, 7th Edge. It's so bad. It's so... You use... I think it's the triggers or the bumpers to look up and down. And it was just... I couldn't do it. I couldn't. I was constantly dying on missions. I was like, I'm sure I could learn it eventually. But unlike the current Armored Core game, Armored Core 6, in this one, if you lose a mission, then you are far behind on credits. And missions will go away. So you're like behind the curve. Forever. And I was like, just let me start over. Like, I know there's a catch-up mechanic if you lose enough times. I didn't want to play through the game enough to get that, so I was like, no thank you. No thank you. When most space-size flight combats with the twin sticks would be sensible with L2 and L1 for thrusts. Yeah, but I'm not used to, like, it's going back in time is the issue, is that I'm used to an analog. Oh, it's Will. Welcome, Will. That's you. Okay. All right, let's watch the fat electrician video that was requested. We'll watch this.
Today we're talking about Air Force PJs.
This says TikTok. That's not TikTok. Yeah, the original Get Good. I couldn't get good. I rage quit.
Episode's brought to you by Shyness.
Oh, also one last fun fact. Then when Armored Core 2 came out, the DualShock with the analogs came out. So you're like, oh, so they made it so that Armored Core 2 used the analog sticks, right? No, they did not. For some reason, they still used the same thing. They didn't use the analog sticks for it, and it was maddening. I don't know why they did that.
The Tactical Underwear. The only underwear with anti-Batwing technology. Ladies
What?
and gentlemen, when things go wrong, the grunts call up the world's largest wholesaler of forever boxes. The United States Air Force. Affectionately known as the Chair Force because, well, they're basically death's receptionist. They will schedule you an appointment with a deity of your choosing from a distance. But what happens when the grunts don't just need help deleting bad guys? What happens when the grunts need to be saved? That is when the Air Force takes a more hands-on approach and deploys what I can only describe as the Battlefield Archangel. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about pararescue, also known as the Air Force PJs. That is the wrong fucking picture. Damn it! That's better. The Air Force PJs. If you don't know what a PJ is, the easiest way I can explain this to you is they are the 911 service for the baddest men on the planet. This is who the Green Berets and the Navy SEALs call when things go wrong. These guys only go on suicide missions, and they're so badass they just call them missions. Now, if you don't know, PJs are a special operations group, which means they are the best in the world at something. And the thing they are best at is being Doc. I said that the Green Berets basically had a doctorate degree in being a grunt. The PJs have a doctorate degree in being Doc. Doc squared, if you will. You see, Doc might be the only guy that can stack and unstack bodies on the battlefield. The PJs take that to another level. They will straight up exhume your remains and bring you back to life. They are a battlefield necromancer. What I'm trying to say is if the PJs would have excavated the pyramids instead of archaeologists, we'd probably have a pharaoh alive today.
Thank you for the resub. I mean, Tank Freak. Thank you. 5 months.
Laying down suppressive fire with the other. Okay, if you're not picking up what I'm putting down, here's the deal. When a good guy gets hurt, these men jump out of a plane, rappel out of a helicopter, do absolutely whatever it takes to get to that injured person and bring them home. These men have every intention of bringing you home or not coming home themselves. You see, these guys only get called when the metric system has hit the fan. Yeah, I called the metric system shit. Freedom fractions forever. Deal with it. If you're a bad guy and you...
I'm gonna be honest with you. I will defend Fahrenheit till the day I die. I will defend Fahrenheit to the day I die because in terms of humans, to the way that we perceive heat, the Fahrenheit system is the best. Okay? Then Kelvin is the best for science. Celsius sucks. But everything else in the metric system is I have to admit it's superior. The metric system is better. Okay? Except for fucking temperature. Celsius can go suck a dick. It has no place in anything. No place at all.
You see an Air Force PJ coming, Uncle Sam has just played his reverse card. If you put a grunt in his grave and you see a PJ, you're going in that grave instead, and that grunt's coming home. 3 minutes is not enough time to adequately explain to you how badass these men are. You have to be the best of the best to even qualify to get a chance to be a PJ. And if you get that chance, it is 2 years.
Why do I feel he's making this while he's like on a walk?
The military has to offer. This training has a 90% attrition rate, meaning that of the best, 1 out of 10 makes it. These men are willing to subject themselves to that hardship for no
I bet I could do it.
And the opportunity to go on a suicide mission to save someone they probably don't even know. That is why their motto is so that others may live. These men are quite literally warrior monks that have dedicated their lives and sacrificed their bodies to simply be ready in case they're needed. So in conclusion, the Air Force doesn't go hands-on very often. But when they do, it is the hands of a PJ reaching into the afterlife to bring grunts home. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoy my content and maybe like to buy me a beer about it, don't. At least not today. But it would be a huge favor to me if you could click this button right here in my bio. It'll take you here, and then just hit subscribe.
Wow!
The best way to
This is back when Fat Electrician only had 40k subscribers. Damn.
support this channel with 0 cost to you. So until next time, Quack Bang out.
Damn. Interesting. 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 Hey, Bogot, welcome, welcome. All right. Okay. No, you're fine. You're fine. Okay, we did that, and there was another one. Angry cop video. I don't want to see this finger cleaner in the barracks. Okay, is that okay? Is that safe to watch? Let's see. Is this, did I search it? Okay, this is probably safe to watch. Okay. Is it this? Oh no, this. Oh, it's the fleshlight.
This is the guy.
I've seen this. Like this has been a meme. This is not a real product, right? Right? This is not a real product. Right? Let me show you. Like, I mean, this is a real product, but this is what we all think it is, right? It's not actually a finger cleaner. Or did they accidentally invent a sex toy? Actually, Nox, I think we're going to watch that Fat Electrician video. We'll be watching that today, I'm expecting.
Something that I had never seen until recently, but I have a lot of pain and tension in my fingers, so I thought it'd be worth trying. So far, I really like it.
No. Nobody is buying that lives in the barracks. I'm not even going to deal with the cleanup that comes up with that finger massager. Yeah, okay. Yeah, your lower finger, huh? Your fun thumb, if you will.
Technically, your fingers are an extremity. Okay? Technically, both your fingers and your dicks are extremities. Technically.
Some of you aren't blessed enough to feel the sides of that thing, but I swear to God,
that looks like a very tight fit, I'm gonna be honest with you.
The floor's sticky enough as it
like, that barely could fit 2 fingers.
After that thing. And if it's dishwasher safe, and I swear to God, if I see it in a defect dishwasher, I'm gonna lose my shit. The last thing I need is for half of the 82nd Airborne to just be pressed up against their window as passerbyers are just looking up at them and seeing their vinegar strokes as they're cleaning their finger. Battalion commanders' wives just driving by FRG meetings, walking down the street and watching Specialist Martinez over there just...
Why is there always a Martinez?
No, thank you.
There's always a Martinez.
What God intended for massages, finger massages, or go to a friend's house. God, I can already see it. All the windows in every single freaking barracks room are gonna be fogged over. I can only imagine how many of you who are super popular on internets and YouTubes and Instagrams already have this on your Amazon wish list linked in your bio.
Why would you link that in your bio?
I can just see.
Is that Alex Jones in the military? He kind of does look like a mix of Alex Jones and Joe Rogan.
Finger cleaners. And don't show crowds.
But he's got better ears.
God knows we already have enough trouble as it is with him and those sex dolls.
Ugh.
Good Lord, that kid is freaky. Why is it always the Germans? I don't know. All right. If I see any one of these things suction cupped to a window in the day room during Sunday's chapel service and the chaplain comes up to me and talks to me about
It's a finger cleaner.
You better pray to God. You had better pray to God that I don't just implode right there and have it be just a... It'll be hell.
Yeah.
Oh, hey there. Do you like the Second Amendment? You like guns? Like pew-pew things? Well, you should check out armsdirectory.com.
All right. Okay, go back to the actual thing. Okay, I want to see, like, go back to the actual thing.
Until recently,
Okay.
but I have a lot of pain and tension in my fingers, so I thought it'd be worth.
Okay, I don't know, just from, okay, maybe this is telling, okay, maybe this is just because I'm blessed, I don't know, but from how big it looks like and how big I assume her hand is, I'm worried I'm just gonna hit the back of it and hurt my dick. Okay? This doesn't look that deep. This looks like it's 3 inches. You know? Looks like it's 3 or 4 inches deep. And it moves.
Trying.
Look at that. It moves. I feel like it's gonna hurt me. If I was to use it for its intended purpose. Just the tip. No, I don't know. If it's gonna do this, I want it to fucking take the whole thing. I want to take all of my whole finger, okay? Not just the first 2 knuckles. Okay? More than enough for me? Yeah, no way. It can barely fit 2 fingers in there. It can barely fit 2 fingers in there. And this is also a woman's hand, so it's statistically more likely to be smaller as well. So it's just like, you can get it for different size. I need it deeper, okay? I need it to at least, if it's going to move like this, I don't know what the difference is right there, but this needs to be like 8 inches deep. Because of the movement, it needs like another like ½ inch differential to protect me from the bounce back. You know, this thing needs to be like more than double the size for me to feel comfortable putting my finger inside of it. You know what I mean? You know, you can tell it's made in China. No. Because it'd be like, oh yeah, that's good. Ow, it fucking bumped me. Oh. Ugh. Like, no, I don't want it bumping me. I don't, no, that would hurt. That would hurt my finger. God, like, I just don't.
But I have a lot of pain and tension in my
Like,
fingers.
look at that. That's like ½ inch difference right there. Like, it's gonna snap me. It's gonna snap my finger in half. It's gonna curve it more than it already is. No, thank you. No, thank you. And his ramblings have revealed his size. Internet, do with that as you will. I could be lying. I could have a fucking 1-inch dick. You have no idea. Hey, welcome, Tin. We're watching a finger cleaner. It's a finger cleaner. See?
Be worth trying.
See? Finger cleaner. Finger cleaner. I could be lying. I could have seen this and gone like, that's perfect. That's more than enough for me. And I just made all this up. You have no idea. You have no idea. Okay? You have no idea. Remember, anyone who actually says they have a big dick actually has a small dick. So what if I say I have like a medium dick? That means it can talk to ghosts. What about that? What about that? Gotcha. So, but yeah. So, but yeah. Yep. It's just weird. It's kind of like, I don't want to pull it up. But have you seen those images of like the Tonga, the Tangela, the Tangia? What are those? What are those? Like, I think, I don't know what they're called, but I've seen memes with them, and they're like red and white with a stripe, and like they're the original pocket pussy, the egg. Like, I see that, and I'm like, it fits in the palm of your hand. How am I supposed to use that? Tanga, that's it. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Grim Reaper. We'll get to as many as we can today. But yeah, the Tanga, like, I've seen it. It's like it fits in the palm of your hand, and like, I'm assuming that part of it is like a crust, so it's not even as deep as it is big, because obviously not all of it is for the pleasure part. So I'm like, that ain't big enough. They stretch a lot. Wait, is it stretchable? I'm gonna pull it up. I'm not showing you guys this, but I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up. Okay, I want to see this thing. Like Tenga. Why are we talking about this? I'm fat. Like okay. Like it's fine. This isn't showing anything. It's fine. Like look at this. It fits. Like look at this. And that looks like I'm gonna let you know right now. That hand, they picked a model with a smaller hand than average to make it look bigger. I can guarantee you they picked a model with smaller hands. That's what they do with. Wait, but let me show you. Let me. This is weird, but Snorlax, beanbag. Let me show you this. Let me find it. Yeah, see, it's like this. You see this? Or they're like, oh, look how big it is. I can guarantee you that woman is shorter than average. They picked a shorter than average woman to make the product look bigger, and I bet you they did that with Tenga. I bet you they did that with Tenga. I was talking about the Tenga egg. There's different ones. What the? Oh my god, I've never... What the fuck? What? Okay. What the... Man, the amount of R&D. The amount of R&D that goes into these products. Wow. It's still so small though. Look at this. What this? Like what is this? And that's all. It's probably a smaller than normal hand too. What the? This is so weird. Just use your. How much are these? Hang on. How much are these? Price. If this is more than $100, I don't want to know how good. I just want to know the price. Okay. Let's see. A Tenga egg. Okay, they're pretty cheap. They come in an egg carton, chat. They come in an egg carton. Okay, the price isn't that bad, honestly. Hang on, let me show you. Look at this. It comes in an egg carton. Hey, welcome, Skeleton. Welcome, Skeleton. All right, weird. I'll try to get to that video. I want to get to some other people as well, but I will do my best to get to that video as well. I've lived in Japan long enough to know what the hell this thing is, as I have seen it in some convenience stores. Can you imagine? Oh my god. There is the non-0% chance that someone bought these if they're at a convenience store and they bought them thinking that they were like for Easter. There is a non-zero chance of that happening. We're like, oh, it's like, did you get the eggs? Did you get the eggs for Easter? Yeah, I got them. I got these cool looking eggs. Look all the cool patterns on them. And then you stuff the candy inside of it. You're like, oh, look at that. They have this like suction ability so the candy doesn't get jostled around, or you can put money inside of it for the kids to find. It's wonderful. It's amazing. You just stuff it in there and there's no chance of it falling out. It's awesome. It's way better than those eggs that can like crack open in half and then the stuff goes all over the place. It's awesome. Like the animals can't get inside of it. It's awesome. That's a fucking comedy skit right there. That is a comedy skit right there. Write this down, write that down, okay? Write that down, okay? Someone make a comedy skit where a dad buys these, no, it's the wife that buys these, and the husband knows exactly what they are, but he can't tell his wife. He can't say, oh yeah, no, those are sex toys. He can't say it. Like, and it's already hidden. Like, they're already all over the place. He's like, oh no. And then like the kids come on the street. He's like, we got him. It's like, oh no. Oh, okay. All right. Oh my god. That sounds like a Key and Peele joke. Someone get me in contact with them, okay? Key and Peele, if you're listening to this, you could take that idea. I just want like I want my name in the credits, and I want like 10%. Okay, I want 10%. Okay, thank you. That's all I want. That's all I want. Okay, you can take that. It's for you. Okay, let's scroll up. Oh, look, someone did post it. This is great. Xander, I shared that. This is great. I can't play it because it has Taylor Swift song in it, but it is great. Now let me scroll up back to where we were because there were some videos to see. All right, I think we stopped around here and I saw this one. This looked very interesting. Let's see.
How dangerous is a boomerang?
Okay. All right, let's watch how dangerous is a boomerang.
How dangerous is a boomerang? And when I say boomerang, you're maybe thinking about the colorful ones, the ones that come back. Sorry. But what I'm actually referring to is hunting boomerangs. They've been used to hunt for thousands of years.
That's sick. Go back.
Referring to is hunting boomerangs. They've been used to hunt.
Oh, that is sick. He's got like a backup boomerang in his shield. Oh, that's awesome. That's so cool.
And for thousands of years, they fly for hundreds of meters.
I thought I was going to say hundreds of miles.
Hard. And also, they don't come back.
Oh, like my dad.
So, I want to figure out how boomerangs...
Wait, what joke did he say?
They don't come back. Hopefully. And so,
I
want to figure out how boomerangs work. Make a lethal one, and then test the range and the damage against a bunch of different targets. The material I'm gonna use to make the boomerang is polycarbonate, which is a kind of plastic known for being incredibly tough. To demonstrate that, I'm hitting a polycarbonate panel with a 6...
He's making real-life Captain Boomerang, yeah.
As hard as I can. And well, the first shot I just wanted to test my face mask in a very dramatic way.
Oh!
So then I tried again.
Ah!
Still though, as you can see, polycarbonate is very good at absorbing energy, and that's mainly thanks to its ability to deform and then go back to its original shape.
That's so cool.
Is that thing, like, trying to fly?
Ah!
And after all that, it only has a few light scratches, but it's basically brand new. Moreover, polycarbonate is completely transparent, and I believe the boomerang is gonna look pretty unique because of that. If you've been following the channel, you know I already made a rough version of a sword out of polycarbonate, and besides all my design mistakes...
Wait, the fact that the blade is so thick that it reacts like that thin hammer and not a katana, it do not cut but completely smash the object. 10k updoots. Too thick, too soft, wrong shape. Yeah, that is a weird shape for it. If you're gonna make a katana type sword, it needs to be a little curved. You know, all the warriors like a little bit of curve to it. You know, a little bit of curve to it. Unless you're gonna do a straight sword, this is more katana. Like it's not
like
double edged.
It way too thick. The sword actually looked pretty good.
It looks cool.
It worked pretty well as an axe. And so, by keeping a thinner profile compared to what I've used...
Oh, that is real thick, yeah.
I believe polycarbonate is gonna work very well for what I have in mind for the boomerang. Like, slicing and destroying stuff. Now, to pick the shape of my boomerang, I have to figure out how a boomerang works the way it does. I mean, if you think about it, it's just a piece of wood or plastic that somehow glides through the air.
That's so cool. What?
Like a regular stick. So how?
Play that again.
Stick that somehow glides through the air and can even come back.
Oh my god.
Stick. So how? After a bit of research, I found an article called Boomerang Theory and a few YouTube videos that explained exactly what I needed. I'm gonna try to keep it as simple as possible, but it's fascinating. It turns out a boomerang is basically two plain wings attached to each other's. What I mean is that the cross-section of the wings of a boomerang allows them to act as airfoils. And so, as they move through the air, the difference in pressure between the top and the bottom surfaces generates lift, kinda like in a plane. That is why a boomerang is able to travel much further in the air than just a regular stick. And so,
it's like a frisbee.
Cross-section, I'm gonna go for a shape like this. But all that doesn't explain why normal boomerangs come back and hunting boomerangs don't. Basically, as the boomerang spins, the leading wing that moves in the direction of the throw generates more lift than the trailing wing that moves against it. And this creates torque. And if the boomerang was just flying in the air without spinning, it would probably flip because of the torque.
Okay.
But since it's spinning, the torque doesn't hit the boomerang, but simply makes it slowly turn and come back.
That's scary. I don't. This is terrifying.
I'm only saying that because I'm not 100% sure, but I guess we find out. The reason why a normal boomerang acts like that and a hunting boomerang doesn't is the angle between the wings. A steeper angle between the wings reduces the lift differential between the leading wing and the trailing wing.
Okay.
In that case, a boomerang creates just enough lift to stay airborne, but not enough to loop back.
I like how this. I like.
Boomerang creates just enough.
Boom! Look at that. I feel like you could just use an axe for this distance. This shows how thick it is, and like not how thick, how deadly it is. But I feel like this is just throwing an axe is what it shows here.
Enough lift to stay airborne.
Now that shows it.
Back. And so, based on that, here's the shape of the boomerang. I designed it in CAD, I printed it.
I love CAD.
Crop the shape out of a polycarbonate panel using the bandsaw.
I used to know how to use
CAD.
CAD.
Boomerangs is because I'm pretty confident I'm gonna mess one up in the next step. So I'm gonna keep the bottom part flat as it is and shape the top part to act as airfoil and also be kinda sharp. This is the hardest step of the process. Polycarbonate is actually quite hard to work with. It's pretty hard to remove the material, and if I just tried to increase the speed of the machine, the plastic would just melt. And so it took a while. But I just focused on being patient, trying to keep the cross-section as consistent as possible throughout the length of the wings. And after a while, I was done.
Hey, Rev.
And here's how it looks.
That
Bad.
looks like a shark tooth. Right? This looks like, or you got this in an ice cave. That's what this looks like. Oh my god, that's so awesome. Like, don't change it. Keep it that rough look. I like the roughness of it. Okay? It's ribbed for your pleasure and for their death. It looks great. Headless sperm. Now I can't unsee that. Now I can't unsee that, Saitama.
It looks kinda bad.
No, it looks awesome.
Because now
it's got personality.
Making it look nice. I need to see.
I think you're coming by, Rock.
Meaning, if it actually flies.
Rock and roll.
The target is at about 40 meters. If it flies still there, it's a win already. Also, I thought the boomerang was not sharp at all, but before leaving the shop, I randomly tried to hit a box. And look at this. And I didn't hit hard or anything. Anyways, the first throw honestly surprised me already.
Oh yeah, you gotta be careful with that throw, because you could just cut yourself with it like he showed, yeah.
At least it works. And while I go get it, I want to tell you about Game of Thrones.
I was like, why did the fucking Game of Thrones show up?
And you like games, you should definitely check this out. In Game of Thrones Legends, you get to team up iconic characters like Jon Snow.
Wait, did this guy make a steel whip?
It's a puzzle RPG, which means you get to match gems to power up your characters. And
just like in the real Game of Thrones.
And upgrade characters, pair them with their signature weapons, and take on battles. The visuals are great too. It feels like you're right in the middle of Westeros. It basically has that classic Game of Thrones feel, with a new twist. And so, if this sounds like your kind of game, definitely give it a try. You can download Game of Thrones Legends by...
If I ever... Okay, I know I'll never have this. I'll know I never will have like a type of media property that gets so much attention like Game of Thrones or Lord of the Rings or Warhammer 40k. But if I did make something like that, I would have it in the contract to be like, no, you cannot make any shitty fucking mobile games about my product. You can't be like, oh... You get to do an army builder game where the game tells you to upgrade all these different buildings. It's pretty much just telling you to click on things in the game. Or these fucking match 3 games. Don't do that. No, I don't care how much money I can make from it. No. No. I hate it. No. Why? Like, this is just awful.
By clicking the link in the description or scanning this QR code you see right here on the
screen. Only thing that differentiates that game from all the other ones is that it has a Game of Thrones skin. It's the same game. There's nothing different about it. It's just the skin of Game of Thrones. Ew. Ew. It's like, I like Dark Souls. If they made a Connect 3 Dark Souls game, you wouldn't catch me playing it because it's gonna suck.
By downloading now, you're gonna get 50 gold, 3,000 food, and a daily summon token to start your journey.
Ooh, yeah.
And the boomerang is perfectly fine. The second throw kind of went the same way.
Oh, Jesus.
Bad aim, but nice range.
How did you aim?
This thing flies. I think it would fly for 100 meters or something. For sure, I gotta work on my aim. but this is a win, honestly.
They'll just wait for you to die. I'll put it in like my fucking will that they can't do it.
And well, right now
Damn.
I'm thinking that I'm gonna lose the boomerang 100%. That my aim is embarrassing. And
Wait,
that
how
I'm
do you
very
aim a boomerang?
excited because of how far it flies. Alright, that was a 73 meters flight, which is pretty insane. So I'll go back to the shop, I'll finish it, and tomorrow I'll test it against the targets. To polish the polycarbonate, I need to first sand it with a low grit sandpaper and slowly work my way up to the polishing one. And after 1 hour, it's kinda starting to look like it.
You just gotta lube it
Once I
up.
polish it, I'm buffing the boomerang using a buffing machine and compound paste. Right now I'm getting excited because it's starting to become transparent. I think it's gonna look pretty
What are you
cool.
doing?
So now
Why do you
I'm
put a
just
piece
gonna
of butter on
refine
it?
the edges, and then it's gonna be ready. And when I say refining the edges, I don't actually mean sharp.
That looks really
This
good.
thing has an edge, but it's way too thick. Moreover, boomerangs are not actually meant to be sharp. They're meant to be pretty heavy objects, capable of flying in the air, and potentially delivering deadly blows. So I'm very interested to see how fast this thing can fly. What is the power in terms of like juice? And most importantly, what happens to the targets when I hit them? Anyways, the boomerang is ready
Okay,
for the test.
I'm loving this video. I have one thing that is just always a nitpick for me. This is just my damage, okay? But does anyone else hate it when someone posts text on a background that doesn't have either an outline or a drop shadow? Like I wanna be able to read the text.
How fast this thing can fly.
Like look at this speed. Like it's white on white. Just add a little bit of an outline or a drop shadow to it. It's easy, and then you can copy and paste it onto every future text. It's, you know, I want to be able to read it. Hard to see, yeah. Yeah, it's just like I can read it here, but it should just be like the default thing that you think of. Is like if I'm putting text, automatically add drop shadow and or an outline. One, like at least that's it. At least it's not Comic Sans. That's true. That's true.
What is the power in terms of like juice? And most importantly, what happens to the targets when I hit them? Anyways, the boomerang is ready for the test, and here's how it looks. I like the fact it's translucent because you wouldn't see it coming. If it flies in the bushes like this, I would literally never find it. Like, can you find it? I wanna
Wait.
Literally never find it.
I have to see it.
Like, can you find it?
Okay, let me see if I can find it. Oh, I found it. Hang on. I found it. Let me show you where I found it. It is, let me show you where it is. I know exactly where it is. It is in this area. It's in this area right here. I found it. It's that easy. It's in this area right there. See? Don't you see it? I pointed it out perfectly. It's right there. It's right there. Oh god, it's still on screen.
It kind of looks like ice. So maybe ice wing.
Isn't it supposed to come back? Not this one. This boomerang is meant to just be a weapon, so you want it to hit something and since just fucking stab it and die.
The ballistic dummy is not looking great.
What the heck?
But it's just dirt. The face is completely fine, so it's gonna be good enough for the test. Moreover, since boomerangs were also used for close-range combat, for each target, I want to measure the damage with both techniques. Throwing it, and then just swinging it. The first
oh my god.
was a watermelon, and I wasn't really sure what was
That's a teeny
happen,
watermelon.
But I tried throwing as hard as I could from about 10 meters, and well, this happened.
Ah! Why is it yellow? What kind of watermelon is that? That's yellow. You got a rotten watermelon on your hands.
It destroyed it, and I don't think it was just an impact. I think the boomerang actually cut it.
No, it cut it.
Look at this. It's pretty clean. Interesting. Alright, I want to try to use the same watermelon.
You don't know a yellow watermelon? No.
And even though, as you know, the boomerang is pretty thick, and it doesn't cut clean like a sword or a knife would.
Shing! Yeah, it goes because of the angle that it's got. It's pretty cool. They cut. What are yellow watermelons come from Africa? Why are they yellow?
Throwing the boomerang against the second watermelon, but filming this slow motion from the side.
What if he hit his camera?
Let's see what happens.
Don't hit the camera.
My aim keeps being
Oh my god!
It's the wind. That's the problem. Yes, the wind. Come on. And so, because of the wind, it took me a few attempts to hit the watermelon. I was literally like into the target. Anyways, this time the boomerang hit the target with the central part, which is the slowest and the thickest. And it still
cut it a bit.
But the cut
lemon flavored.
The second target is a pineapple. And once again, the boomerang went through this.
Okay, pineapple. Oh, I used to never like pineapple. Pineapple over the years has become one of my favorite fruits. It's really, really good. Watermelon, just eating watermelon is just good. Not watermelon, that's a pineapple. Sorry, I meant to say pineapple. Sorry, that's a pineapple. Pineapple has quickly, like over the years, become one of my favorite fruits. I love it. Pineapple is great. Yeah, pineapple. I'll just eat pineapple. It's good. Hey, welcome back, Sinner. Welcome. It's really good. You know why it causes numbness? Yeah, because it's dissolving your own cells. Like the phrase, when you eat a pineapple eats you back. I love it. That's fucking hardcore. I love it. I respect it.
One pretty easily.
And that's how you cut the top off of a pineapple.
Both with the flying hit and also with the slicing hit. Next is an aluminum can. Now, I'm very curious about this one because I have no idea if the boomerang is gonna just push it or if it's gonna...
And it's full of microscopic needles? I did not know that part.
I did not lose the boomerang yet. So far, I spent way more time in the bushes trying to find it than actually throwing it. Anyways, the first hit on the can is a little weird.
Quick, drink it! Drink it!
The boomerang damaged it, but I hit it in the strongest part of it. So I want to try again, hitting it in the middle. This time, I got a very nice hit. And basically blew up.
What are people's opinions on Monster? Not a big Monster Energy guy.
It really has power, but how much, actually? To find that out, before moving to the last two targets, I wanted to measure the actual power in joules. Knowing the distance between two poles and finding the time it takes the boomerang to cross that distance, I found a speed of about 21 meters a second.
Trash? Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Monster. I'll drink an energy drink, but not Monster.
It generates 69 joules, which is actually quite similar to the deadly slingshot I built a while ago. So I moved to the last two targets, a soda bottle and the ballistic dummy. For the soda bottle, I tried hitting it from further away.
Soda bottle?
And I actually hit it, basically right away. Oh yeah. I get it. If I don't throw it everything I have and I put a little bit less power into it, it's pretty accurate. This was the second try. This way, the boomerang left a deep scratch on the bottle. And it wasn't even a clean hit, it just scraped the bottle. But then I tried again from behind the target, and this time I hit it pretty hard.
Oh my god. Although that's a lot of pressure that you're causing to go.
Jeez, look at this. And so
can't drink it because my heart failure, so I don't know. Death for me? Yeah, don't drink it then. Good idea.
Closer, and then I'm gonna just swing it. Alright.
Alright, what's your wait. What's your predictions? What's your predictions? I think it's just gonna do a little cut. I think it's just gonna do a little like shing, but I don't think it's gonna like cut off the head. I think it's going to be not too effective. Also, I don't know if there are bones inside of this thing. So it might do more than it seems, but I think it's going to be like, if it was real, you're going to have a lot of bleeding because if you cut above the eyebrow, you get a lot of blood, but it's not going to be a bad cut. You'll be fine. Look, it doesn't even look like it cut. There is a skull.
Did nothing to the dummy, but then I noticed that the boomerang actually left a cut that wasn't there before. Then
yeah, see, it's just a little bit of a cut.
And I threw as hard as I could.
You missed.
Shot, I actually hit the table more than the ballistic dummy. But then the second shot, I hit it clean.
Ow! Okay, how accurate this is to a human skull? I can't tell. Ow, that hurts. That hurt my head. Okay, it didn't bust open their head. Because it was already slightly broken.
And since the boomerang literally cracked the skull, I would say hunting boomerangs can definitely be lethal. Next, I'm gonna test the Supersonic Nerf Blaster,
What?
shooting a bunch of different projectiles against a bunch of different targets, and filming everything with the best ultra slow motion cameras in the world. If you wanna see that, definitely subscribe if you haven't already, and thank you for watching. Also, don't forget to download Game of Thrones /
No, I will not. But that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. All right, all right. And then people over on the YouTube land, you know, if you like this video, maybe subscribe or come by the live streams live, you know, stuff like that. Name any other channels. This was recommended in the Discord. I've never seen this channel before. Looked pretty awesome. As someone who loves Australia, because I was obsessed with it as a child, I love boomerangs. I love boomerangs. So this was a good video. I will not be downloading Game of Thrones Legends. There's no difference between the other games like that, except for it has a Game of Thrones skin. That's it. That's it. Okay. So, all right. But over on the YouTube land, in the future, not now, you guys stay here. Stay awesome, y'all. Okay, now we'll go see what the next video is. Go see what the next one is. I'm not even going to let him finish that. Give you a like. All right, let's see. What else was after this? Okay, what is this? Basemaker, what is this? What the heck is happening here? Let's see.
This.
Ah!
I firmly believe every time someone slams the slide closed on an empty semi-automatic pistol, somewhere a kitten dies.
Aw. Wait, why? Wait, does that, like, break the gun? Ah! But it looks sick. What the? That guy, that had testicles on it. That gun had truck nuts. What?
Don't.
Hang on. What the hell was that? Why? Why did he... Yeah, the music copyright. I'll get rid of it in the future. But my god, that guy, why did he do that? That has truck nuts. Damn it. Damn it, damn it. I'll get it. Why is that a thing? Does that help with recoil? Do tactical truck nuts on your gun help with recoil? That's false. They say it can cause the firing pin to be damaged. Oh, that's ballsy. Is a forward grip. You grip them by the balls. Grab them by the scrotum. Damn. If they weigh enough, it probably helps. It helps with wrist training and recoil. All right, interesting. Thank you, Basemaker. It's a felony. All right, what is this?
Games.
All right, this is... So now this is from the Discord. Why are games journalists so bad at video games? Well, okay, here, before we start the video, here is my take on why games journalists are so bad at video games. It's because they have only so many games journalists to play so many different types of games very quickly. And it's like, oh, hey, Johnny, can you play this game? I don't really like platformers. I don't really play platformers. Well, you're the only one free, so, you know, gotta play Cuphead. And then, like, I don't understand. Now, the tutorial, though, does explain it, so I'm not excusing everything. I've seen that video of Cuphead. It's inexcusable. But I will say for games where it's like, they understood how to play it, they just suck at it. I was like, maybe that guy's just not a Souls-like player. I don't know. Like, if you made me do a games journal, it became a games journalist, and you're like, hey, RaveSpecter, go play the new Tekken. I'm like, well, can't we get fucking James to do it? I've never played a fighting game before. I would get clowned on by the internet. I would get clowned on. Welcome, Ant Ram. Welcome. So let's find out what their idea is.
Journalists have a reputation for being slightly terrible at video.
Now, see, that one's just inexcusable, though.
Fact of life by now. Every writer for every site, from Kotaku to IGN, just all suck at video games. But if you think about it for more than 5 seconds,
that's right, the SpongeBob one.
Weird to you.
That was also really bad.
To play and talk about video games all day. So if they spend so much time playing video games and spend so much time talking about video games, then why are they so terrible at actually playing video games?
Okay. I'm not going to name any people, but there are people on the internet who spend a lot of time talking about video games, and then they don't play video games. So just because they talk about video games doesn't mean they're playing a lot of video games, okay? Okay.
Games. Well, to talk about that, we're gonna have to go back in time a little bit, because the idea that game journalists are just terrible at video
and those
games
people
is sort
Twitch
of
chat,
taken for
exactly.
granted by now. It's just a fact of life at this point, but it never used to be this way. So let me take you all the way back to the prehistoric era of 2017, where all of this began, with the initial release of a now critically acclaimed indie classic.
I feel like it started before Cuphead.
Cuphead released in 2017 and received critical acclaim instantly. Players absolutely adored Cuphead.
I mean, the art style's amazing.
Animations, it had a really clever and gradual difficulty curve, and it harkened back to the old SNES and Sega Genesis games that the developers grew up with. It was an instant hit, and it sold millions of copies because of it. But Cuphead, to no one's surprise, is a hard game, and it's hard by design. So when the games journalists entered the scene and came to take a look at this game, they weren't exactly impressed. The game was too hard. It wasn't accommodating enough. It looked good, but it didn't feel good. It seemed like game journalists weren't very big fans of this one new Cuphead game that the general public was completely enamored with. But they still gave Cuphead a good review score, usually an 8 or 9 out of 10.
That's
but games journalists will literally give an 8 or 9 out of 10 to basically every
That's also
game
true.
ever made. But some of these reviews...
That's also true. What did they give Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire? It was like a 7 point something out of 10, hashtag too much water. Although, some of the critiques, I will say, I don't agree with their review, but I will say there were too many water types. They had too many water types in that generation. So I will agree with like 20% of that thing. Of like, there was a little bit too front load of the water types in those games, or maybe I'm thinking of the original game. Maybe they fixed it in the remake, or not the remake, the Omega version, because I didn't play the Omega one. But in the original Ruby and Sapphire, I do remember there being a ton of water types. I was like, there's too many water types. You gotta give me some of the other ones. So I will say that. Too much water. Yep, too much water. Too much. Or was that the original one where they said too much water? Yeah, same with movies. Yeah, movies, I won't go into movies, but the reason that there are sometimes a very big disconnect between movie reviewers and the audience review is because a movie reviewer isn't necessarily like a fan of a pre-existing property, like the Mario movie. When the Mario movie came out and the critics go to see it, they may not be like, I love Mario. They may be like, I am a movie critic. I'm going to go see this movie and critique it as a movie of an entry point into a franchise. And then they're like, that the pacing was bad. There were a bunch of references that I had no understanding about. And if you don't go in already knowing Mario, it's probably not that good of a movie to you. But if you love Mario, it's probably like a 9 out of 10 at least. So like it's a disconnect there of like, you know, oh, I understand the property, so I'm going to love it, get all the references. I'm going to excuse the pacing issues and the character development because I already know the character and story. But for someone else, it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't know who this Mario character is, so I'm going to critique it as an entry point. Yeah.
Came with videos alongside them, and
have I seen the trailer for the Red One movie? I have not.
Was about to go completely viral. A game journalist by the name of Dean Takahashi played the first 25 minutes of Cuphead. People watched this video and were shocked to find out that a large percentage of the video is just the tutorial for the game. Cuphead's tutorial isn't long by any means. It takes
I would have scrapped this footage and redone it
at the slowest. But our friend Dean takes an excruciating
Dean.
and a half just trying to jump over this pillar. That's
like,
it.
Come on,
just a single jump. The very first jump in the tutorial of the game.
It's like right there. Like, this is a good tutorial. It says jump from here, and then it has a dash up there, which makes you think, oh, what? And then when you're here, dash. I don't know why he didn't get it. This is a great tutorial. This is inexcusable.
Game was proving difficult for our boy Dean. A jump so simple that it's literally just there to teach you the controls. Calling it an obstacle would be an overstatement. He then finishes the tutorial another 2 minutes later. But then our protagonist Dean makes it to the first run and gun level, the first real level of the entire game.
Oh my god.
To spend the rest of this 26-minute and 40-second long video failing to beat this run and gun level. Over 23 minutes of dying constantly. Barely even making it a quarter of the way through the level. Dying in such ridiculous ways that it can legitimately be hard to tell whether he's dying on purpose or not. And keep in mind, this video was uploaded on the 24th of August 2017, which was a fair few weeks before Cuphead would actually release to the general public, because Dean actually got early access to Cuphead by playing it at Gamescom Germany, just for his entire opinion to be formulated off of being completely incapable of jumping over a small ledge. In his defense though, he does state that he knew his footage was basically unusable after he got it, and the only reason it got uploaded to their channel and the only reason he wrote anything about the game is because he and his colleagues thought it would be funny. But that one mistake, that one attempt—
He's not wrong. It is pretty funny. Hey, welcome Zero G. I'll give him that.
Attempt at a funny joke at his own expense created a stereotype.
I like to think they're just a bunch of interns who are randomly selected. Could be that too.
Lasted ever since. From the internet's point of view,
I have not Zero G.
Uploading a bad gameplay video of Cuphead, he was a living example of just how out of touch game journalists are and how excruciatingly terrible at their jobs they are. Completely by accident, Dean had created a stereotype. And as much as I hate to be on the side of the hate mob on the internet, it's kind of hard to blame people for arriving at the conclusions that they arrived at after watching this video. This is a person who is paid to play and talk.
I mean, it's literally just one person as an example, and now you're gonna judge the entire industry around it. I'm not defending the games journalist industry, but I am just saying that it's that, like, jumping to a conclusion based off of one, you know, I don't know.
About video games every day of the week. They are technically a professional video game player, and yet they can barely walk in a straight line in a 2D platformer. Yet this person's opinion pieces regularly appear at the top of well-respected game journalist outlets. Why should this person's opinion be more valuable than anyone else's when they can barely even beat the games?
That's why, okay, I'm sorry to pause again, but I will say, if he only did things that he has a good understanding of the game mechanics around, that would be different. Like, I think Donkey made a video about this one time of how it's kind of bad when like IGN, they have different critics for different games, and then there's no consistency between them, that you don't know how to validate what they're claiming. While if you have a single person, like if I made a games channel and I was like, hey, I want you to know I am absolute dog shit at fighting games. I will never review a fighting game because I suck at fighting games. Then I would never review a fighting game, and I could do like Souls-like games or stuff like that. But in these scenarios, they have to do every single type of game. So, you know, they've put themselves, I'm not defending it, but they've put themselves in this position.
They play. So a lot of people thought that this video was eye-opening. Every time a reviewer reviews one of your favorite games and gives it a bad score, maybe this is the sort of performance that they were giving when they tried to play it. Maybe every video game reviewer is just terrible at video games, and that's why their opinions seem so out of touch. Maybe the entire industry is just a complete lie, and once this video had opened people's eyes to what a game journalist can really look like, suddenly people started to do some digging, looking to other websites and other reviewers with completely fresh eyes, and they found a lot of the same stuff. Games journalists just being terrible at video games.
New Super Mario Bros. Wii is a tough game. Old school tough.
Yeah, here it is.
I actually found one example myself while
that's literally the video that I was talking about. I'm 99% sure that is a part of the video that I was talking about. That is like, yeah, they're inconsistent. That's it. That's it.
Researching this video, although this one's from after all this fiasco actually happened. Just listen to this GameSpot.
God, I fucking hate this one.
SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom as difficult.
All you need to do is stand on a button, and that button opens a gate for you to bowl a bubble into so you can progress.
Yeah.
The only problem is that during SpongeBob's wind-up animation,
oh my god,
walks forward. That means you fall off of the button, which
just
closes the gate.
Start backwards. Start further back.
When you intended.
This is the sort of barricade that is enough to completely stump a game journalist, apparently, with him even describing this sort of thing in the game as Sisyphean, which I think might be a bit of a stretch when talking about a remaster of a game for children, to be honest. But personally, I think we might be being a little bit too harsh on the game journalists here. Because
how high was he?
Some of them really are just terrible at video games. There's no doubt about that. But this issue gets made even worse by the industry itself and how that industry operates. Because being a game journalist is
PlayStation Home
games and talking about them. Because being a game
PlayStation Home restored by fans? All right, chat, I know what we're going to be playing for the rest of my life. We're going back to PlayStation Home. The frickin' glory days of the PlayStation. Dude, I remember making the most edgy looking character when I was a wee child on the PlayStation 3. Thought PlayStation Home was sick. I had like a fucking jetpack on my character. I had a home by the seaside. I was like, this is the future of video games right here. And I didn't do jack shit in the game. I didn't do anything in PlayStation Home. But it made me feel cool. I had the Cole McGrath from Infamous. I had his backpack too.
Colour me impressed. Games journalists are dumber than children confirmed.
Yep, they are. They are. 100% confirmed. It is Xander. This is good.
Journalist is more than just playing games and talking about them. There is a massive amount of pressure on you as a game reviewer.
Oh yeah.
Everyone is racing to have their article be the first review at the top of Metacritic.
Yeah, because that's how you that's how you get ahead.
The website will get the promotion that it so desperately needs to survive. So all these journalists get their review copies a week early, maybe 2 weeks if they're lucky, and they have to play the game, formulate an opinion, write an article, and ship it all within the space of a week. And this is just not enough time to formulate a well thought out opinion on anything, let alone a game that can be 20 or more hours long just to even finish. Take a game like Elden Ring, for example.
God!
If you've played Elden Ring, you'll know that it's a pretty hard game. So
takes like 200 hours.
You'll play it for a bit, and maybe you'll get to the first boss, Margit, and he'll just completely beat your ass over and over again. And you're like, oh.
This Elden Ring, and I played it to do literally everything. It took me over 200 hours to do everything. And I still at times had to look up a guide of like, okay, I've done everything in the game that I can figure out how to do. How do I do the frickin' the prosthetic limb lady that follows you or that pops up now and then? How do I do her quest line? Or stuff like that. I'm like, oh, okay, how do I do this? I did all of Ronnie's quest line on my own. That one I can say I figured out all on my own. But the other ones, I was like, I don't know how to do it. It's like, But Elden Ring, so much. It's okay to dislike it. Some games aren't for everybody, Zero G. Have I heard about Mind Goblin? Is that a game? No, fuck you. No, I'm not gobbling your nuts. Fuck you. Fuck you. I called it. No, god damn it, Mind Goblin D's nuts. I thought that was a game.
Oh my god, this game's so crushingly impossible. Oh my god, how does anyone beat this game? What in the fuck?
Go level up.
This is the best game ever. I love Elden Ring. This game's amazing. Your first...
That's literally me every single time I run into a boss. Hey, welcome, Glosspan. Every time I run into a boss and it's like kicking my ass for more than like 10 attempts, I'm like, this game fucking sucks. This game's awful. This is the worst boss FromSoft has ever made. Oh my god, what were they thinking when they were making this? That fucking hitbox is awful. The timing is impossible. How am I supposed to dodge that? The camera is awful. Oh my god, FromSoft, you've fallen. This is the worst thing you've ever made. Then I kill the boss and I was like, you know, it wasn't that bad. I actually want to fight it again. I wish I could fight again right now. Like my opinion, I just get into this rage mode when I am fighting a boss. And I was like, this is the worst thing. Every boss is the worst boss ever made until I beat it. And then I have to take a week and then formulate my opinion around it. Was it a good boss? Was it not? In most bosses, really good. The boss that I will never say is a good boss is Melania. Melania, if you took away her waterfowl step, would be a good one. I shouldn't have, you can dodge the waterfowl step, but when 99% of the player base has to look up how to dodge it, you failed. That was a failure. Because if it's not intuitive to be like, oh, I got hit by that attack, I probably need to do X to avoid it, and then you just have to time it properly and remember to do it. That's how most attacks should be. The waterfowl step, every time it showed up, I was like, I don't know what to do. I'm dead.
Impression of a game in this short amount of time will not necessarily be enough to
Weak people use cheats and mods to make the game harder.
Even in just a week or so of playtime, your opinion on a game can change dramatically, and you can't even.
That boss is bad.
Most games in
saying it. That my opinion has never changed. Hydrate, you got it.
Articles are written by people who just straight up admit that they didn't even finish the game they're talking about. And as much as this guy really does just suck at Cuphead, nobody's good at a game instantly. Getting good at a game takes time. I mean, I don't ever recall being this bad at a game, but you still get my point, right? Getting good at a game takes some time to do, and it's time that these reviewers just don't have. They're not necessarily trying to make their review as accurate as possible. They're just in the rat race trying to get their review out as soon as they possibly can. And it's not necessarily because they don't care about video games.
They have to make a living.
Because if they don't enter the rat race, they lose their jobs. So the games journalist is forced to play a new game every week, never getting.
That's why you make a YouTube channel with a personality.
The attention it deserves, and it's especially punishing to games with steep learning curves, or games that are just hard by design, or games that reward you for paying good attention to the environment. Which is why Rain World, a game that is a complete masterpiece that is beloved by many, is completely chastised by game journalists and has terrible review scores on all the usual suspect websites. It's not that the game's bad, and it's not that that particular reviewer wouldn't have liked the game if they spent more time on it. It's just that the game doesn't mesh well with the way game journalists have to work. All of the beauty of this game takes time to uncover, and it's just time that the game journalist doesn't have to spend on a small indie title that they'll never think about again. But despite this lack of time, the article that the journalist writes stays on the internet forever. No
That's why I never go to them anymore.
No matter how ill-informed it is.
Oh my god, Xenoverse Chronicles. I don't know. Hang on. This game, this is one of those games that looks really good. Like the graphics are great. I love it. But then every single time I've ever seen anyone play Xenoverse Chronicles, oh my god, there's so many numbers. There's so many numbers. The voice lines keep repeating where they go like, "You'll never stop me. Take this. You'll never take me. Hiya!" And it's just looping and looping and looping, and it's like, what the heck is going on? And then there's big anime titties, and I'm like, you got me fucking back in, boy. There we go. That's the good stuff. That's the good stuff. Oh. Bethesda lol, yeah.
Formed it is, and no matter how much the writer's opinion might have changed since they wrote the article. When a regular player plays a game and their opinion grows and changes over time, their uninformed day one opinion doesn't stick around to haunt them because they're not writing public articles about it that can be found on Google for the rest of time. So with all that being said, let's go back and answer our initial question. Why are games journalists so bad at video games? Well, the real answer
because they suck.
Aside from a few outliers,
that's what I took from it. Because I wasn't listening. I'm kidding.
Because their industry incentivizes fast and poorly thought out opinion pieces.
I like this video. It's well articulated and it didn't go for the low hanging fruit.
Metacritic. And as for Dean Takahashi, he's still writing articles for VentureBeat about video games, and people to this day are still lambasting him for being terrible at
wow, move on, people.
I guess some things will just never change.
Move on, people.
Thanks for watching.
That was good. Run, do Risk of Rain! Risk of Rain music, let's go! Nah, you're fine, Zero G. Risk of Rain music. That was, this was a pretty good. I like it when a video is going over a type of topic that could be seen as like controversial, or you could go for the low-hanging fruit of like they're a relic of a bygone era. They're just shit because they don't know what they are. They're an authority figure that never even meant anything to begin with. And it's like, no, I'm gonna analyze it in an honest manner and find out what is causing this discrepancy. This was well made. Good for them. Good for men. Good for them. But people in the future, if I'm putting this on YouTube, thank you for watching. Thank you so much. Maybe come by the stream live, or come by the Discord, or leave any other channel recommendations down below in the comments. All right. But until next time, hope you have a wonderful rest of the day and stay awesome. Okay, everyone else stay here. Everyone else stay here. Welcome, AOE. Welcome, welcome. All right, let me catch up on the chat. Xbox is better than this trash, dude. I'm a PlayStation player. If I have to pick a console, I'm back in PlayStation. I'm sorry. Can't do it. Rave, you should do a playthrough of Infamous 1 after Batman. You know what? I'll put that. That'll be an option. I'll try my best to remember. That'll be an option on the next poll. I'll put Infamous 1 as one of the games because I could totally play that game again. I love that game. I love that game. I love Infamous 1. So I'll put that along with like some other games on the list just to see like, you know, what people want, but that's a good idea. That's a good idea. The worst boss I've encountered so far is the Lord of Change from Bolt Gun. Oh, I've never played that one, but I'll take your word for it. Rave, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 took me 247 hours to get the RNH character. Don't know what that means. And I wanted, I had a drop rate of 0.001. Oh, it's got gotcha mechanics? Okay, the only things that I know about Xenoblade Chronicles is that Mithra and like these two characters are the same people. Like these are the same people, and then they have this fusion form, whereas both of them together, and she has green hair, even though yellow... Does yellow and red make green? I don't think it does. Maybe it does. I don't remember. But they put her in Smash, and I played her in Smash on my friend's PC, or not my PC, my friend's Switch, because she had a spammable attack, and I liked it. I would. I like the redhead more, even though technically, canonically, she's less powerful than the blonde. That's what I would say. That's Nimona was her real core/true form. Oh, why not Human Blade? Actually, in Xenoverse Chronicles, there are Blade Eaters, which is a human who eats a part of a blade and then becomes a Blade Eater, so it's kind of like that. That's red and blue. Red and blue is purple. Okay. What two colors make green? It's yellow and blue. They should have made Mithra a blue-haired girl, not redhead. Just kidding. But also, didn't Rex have like 3 kids? Rex, Xenoblade, picture. Where is it? Let me find it. Where is it? Why did they do this to him? What? I Google a picture, and they gave him a bunny outfit, and he put him in a dress. Yeah, the ending photo. This one. Like doesn't he say? Wait. Let me find the video. Okay, Rex Xenoblade Chronicles. I love you all. Okay, watch this. Okay, for people who don't know. Okay, watch this. Okay, there's
no more.
Okay, she's like going into her true form where she reveals more of her skin because she's a blade or whatever. Do they do the fusion dance? Nah, they just fuse because they're the same person. You can tell she got more powerful because she shows her thighs.
Blade. Bladiest blade. No. Not by my past. Not by
Okay, let me find it.
This is who I hide. I love you, Rex.
Okay, here we go. Listen.
I love you, Rex.
Okay, she just confessed her feelings to Rex. Okay. Okay, so, skip around because now they're just doing anime fights. Okay, then Rex saves her.
Rex.
Nia, I love you too.
Wait.
I love you and all you guys. So, let's do this together.
Fucking dumbass Rex. You fucking idiot. I love all you guys. You're all my friends. Would you try Resistance? Oh, I've never played that game. I remember it because I was too young to play it when it came out. So he says, I love all you guys. And then in the next Xenoblade Chronicles game, there's this picture. Open it. He wasn't joking. He did indeed love all of you guys. He had 3 kids with the 3 women. The fucking Rex really meant it. He loved all of them. He fucking did it. My man pulled it off. He did it. He did it. He fucking grew taller and he's like, you know, I was like, I wasn't joking. I knew exactly what I meant. I wasn't being like, oh yeah, you're all my friends. No, I fucking love all of you. I can't pick just one. The Riz. He did it. What we watching? Just stuff that people put in the discourse. He sheathed his sword. He did indeed. This is why anime is cringe. The game has a lot of cringe moments from what I've seen, but this is just hilarious. Hey, welcome, Victor. Welcome. Bro's gonna be the worst father than the Emperor. I think he like died. We never see him. I don't know where he is. Like he's dead or something happened because if I'm not mistaken, I don't know how long because I've never played these games. But the 3 women, they're not human. None of these people are human. So they can live forever. So I don't know how far in the future the next game is, but we don't see Rex if I'm not mistaken. $5, none of them are his. Dude, these women literally never talk to any other man except for that guy in the corner, and he's a fucking idiot. So no, the only one that they got dicked down by is Rex. There's no other men. Oh my god. Ray, if he shows back up in Xenoblade 3, look him up. He looks badass. Okay, Xenoblade 3 Rex. Where is he? Holy shit, what the fuck? What happened to his eye? Okay, no, okay, I take it back. He's a fucking badass. He's pretty cool. Yeah, see, look at the glow up. Look at this glow up, okay? He looks like a fucking Kingdom Hearts character, and then he becomes a Chad. Look at this. Look at that. Now you see why they fell for him, okay? If you don't love me at my kid, you don't deserve me at my Chad. Oh my god. It's amazing. It's amazing. So. Oh my god. That's just it. Oh my god. Like the game is just full of memes, but I will never play the game because the gameplay looks too much. It looks like too much. All right, let's see what else we got.
Tired of being.
Let's see what else we got. Daily Dose of Internet. I forgot about this channel. Oh my god.
And are ready to fight back.
Is that a frog? Ah!
Bees are tired of being bullied and are ready to fight back.
How would you do this to a bee? Bees don't deserve this.
Bees.
Why would you do this to a bee? Why would you do this to a bee? Xenoblade 1 character? Isn't that Shulk? If I'm not mistaken, Shulk? That's Shulk? Oh, also, my dog is barking. I will be right back. I will be right back. While I'm gone, just watch Daily Dose of Internet. Okay? Watch this video from Daily Dose of Internet. God, this man makes fucking bank. This guy just makes bank. My goodness. What? Weren't his videos longer before? Why did they get shorter? Am I crazy? Weren't his videos longer? Dude, this guy's like a freaking millionaire. Okay, I will be.
Hello, everyone.
Okay, I will be. Okay, just here we go. Just watch this one.
Hello.
Okay, I will be right back. I'm sorry. I'd rather watch porn. I'm sorry, but I gotta put something on while I go check on the dog. I will be right back because the dog is barking.
Everyone, this is your yearly dose of internet.
Just enjoy.
Hey, babe. Would you still love me if I was fat?
Yeah, of course.
But Mom, you are fat.
I can't do it. My tummy hurt.
This guy overinflated a basketball.
What's your craziest college experience?
All right, I'm back. Did you learn anything? What the hell is that? I don't know. What happened?
This
Everything
YouTuber was
good?
told that it would cost $23,000 to replace the battery in his 8-year-old Tesla. So instead, he decided to blow it up with dynamite.
Yeah, that's great for the environment, I'm sure. I'm sure that's great for the environment. Shulk has a glow up? Okay, let me just see. Shulk. Xenoblade 3. Oh, damn. Dude got fucking long ass hair. He also lost an arm. Did he lose an arm in the game? I don't remember. What the heck? His blade got different too. His sword. His sword changed. My God. It's pretty good. He got a glow up, and so did his sword. All right. I'm back. I'm back. Daily Dose is starting to post short form content. Daily Dose of Internet is just one of those channels that I don't think can fail because he pays the people who made the videos, right? Like he pays them, I'm assuming, right? I'm hoping that happens. I think so, yes. All right, that's good. Okay, when you hang out with streamers.
Hey,
Okay.
Queso. So, sadly, the restaurant can only deliver 100 pizzas.
I don't think that's gonna be enough, brother. 100 pizzas like a light snack to this man.
Dude, Sketch, I swear, if I hear you say one more word, I'm gonna lose it!
I'm creeped out.
Dude, what is he saying?
I'm creeped out by
I don't know,
this.
it sounds like he's speaking in Minecraft enchantment table.
I'm gonna be honest. Wait. Moist Critical is less known for being a streamer than he is just being a YouTuber. So I'm, not sure if he qualifies in
It's
this.
okay, guys. I can translate. I'm fluent in XQC. He said that Sketch is right.
That's right. Couldn't have said it better myself, brother.
And, Charlie, I know you're addicted to opening Magic the Gathering cards, so I picked up some boosters for you.
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. I was running out of mana for a second.
That is a very good impression.
Why are you ignoring me? Oh, hey, Jinxie. I'm not trying to be rude. I just don't want you to copy.
Is he gonna kick the camera or something?
Hey, Queso.
Oh, I thought I was gonna kick the camera. That's the only thing I know about Jinxie or whatever. Streamer brain rot. The short, yeah. He either pays them or mentions them in the description. Okay, I thought he did. What else does this guy do? Because the impressions were spot on. I'll give him that. I will give him that. His impressions are spot on. Queso reacts to my impression. Oh. Hang on, I want to hear this.
Everyone asks me, how do I eat food? Well, there's a few different ways to eat food, but the question you should be asking isn't how do I eat food? It's what foods am I eating? Because once you answer that question, you will learn how to eat food. Now in America, we use 3 instruments to eat food: a fork, a knife, and a spoon.
This is pretty true.
The food that you are eating, you will use one or a combination of these instruments. For example, if I'm having a steak, then I will be using a fork and a knife. I will use the fork to hold down the solid food, and I will use a knife to cut the solid food. A spoon will not be the effective method of eating a steak since it is not designed for eating solid foods. However, if I'm having cake for dessert, then I can use either a fork or a spoon since the cake is soft. A knife will not be the choice here. Now, although we do use forks, knives, and spoons, you can eat some foods with your hands. Most sandwiches, burgers, and wraps are designed for the consumer to hold them while eating. In this case, instead of using the utensils, just use your hands to insert the food in your mouth and begin chewing in order to consume the food.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's spot on. That's spot on. That is spot on. That is spot on. All right, what was it? Watch his JFK and Abe Lincoln react to Trump's... What? Okay, let me see if I can find it. That's a year ago. Where is it? He like stopped for a little while. Where is it? I don't see it. Oh, it's a short? Oh god, I hate looking for shorts. It's like so hard to find which one you're looking for. Oh god. JFK, here we go. There we go.
I don't understand. How did Trump survive? And I didn't.
What are you talking about, Kennedy?
Lincoln, I was in a moving
Moving car.
265 feet away from Oswald, and he still got me. Now, how did this guy miss? Trump's hair is the most vibrant, most colorful target of any president before.
True.
Well, there's a lot of things to be taken into account. He moved his head quite quickly before the shot was taken, and I didn't have that chance when Booth got me in the theater. He was too close.
Well, I guess in the long run, it's a good thing he didn't join our club. I feel like he would argue with us all the time.
That's true. I'm a better president than both of you anyways.
Damn, shots fired. True, though.
Which one of us was in a Call of Duty Zombies map again?
Oh, a Zombies map. Oh, remind me, who became a cool vampire hunter?
Nah, that movie sucked.
Oh, here we go again. I don't understand.
Nah, that movie sucked. Who is the worst streamer, Moist or Asmongold? I don't think either one of those two are even close to being the worst. There are some low tier things on there that I heard. I don't want to get into drama or any of that stuff, but I heard that there. Now, I know this because I saw it. There is a kick streamer that will apparently on his stream like catch child lovers, let's say, on his stream. Like every stream he does it where he's kind of doing like the Chris Hansen thing. And I checked it out and I'm like, this is scripted. This is fake. This is BS. Because one, like every time I went through like 5 streams very quickly in like 30 minutes because I was like, what the heck is this? And all 5 of them either quote unquote escape or they let them go after being like, hey, we can call the cops on you or you can shave off your hair. I was like, if this guy is an actual kid lover, why are you giving him an option? Call the police. If you've got evidence, get him out of here. What is wrong with you? It's like, It's like really, and they also like have an air of racism inside of it. It's like really bad. It's like really bad. And there are people who are like, this guy's doing the Lord's work out there, taking out these guys. Like, this isn't real. This is not real. None of it. And then people will say, oh, they caught the director. This is real. Director, or like, Space, damn it, Space Jam writer, pedo. Yeah, Hollywood producer caught in a catch a pedophile ring sting. And people do that. He didn't get arrested for anything. No actual media outlet will report on it at all, because from what I heard, because I couldn't watch the fucking video because it was so awful, that it seems like they might have gotten him on a dating app or something, but they told him that the woman's age was one thing, and then when they ambush him, they say, actually, she's 15. And I don't think she was even 15. I think that's like the scripting of it or whatever. But they tell him one thing on the app. So he's going in like, she's 25. Got it. She's 25. That's the age, 25. Oh, actually, she's 15. We got you, you fucking pedo. It's like, and then literally nothing happens because there's no actual evidence of it. They just scammed a guy. That's it. So, yeah. They're just trying to throw them through the muck from what I've heard, and there's like no evidence or anything. So, like, however bad you think like the worst streamer is, there's probably a worse one that you've never heard of. It's probably, yeah, but it's bad. It's like the reverse catfishing. It's awful. Yeah, that's entrapment. It's awful. It's bad. It's real bad. It's real bad. So like, it's real bad. Real bad. So don't listen to those streams. Also, the guy who does those streams he was a prank channel originally, apparently. Like, he did those fake prank channels. So he has a history of faking stuff. So, yeah. Like, there are some really bad streamers out there. Really bad. Really bad. Let's see, how long is this one?
Dionysus.
What is this?
Wine, life of the
All right.
party, known primarily for being drunk and having some...
I wonder if To Catch a Predator ever went to the wrong house. I don't know. Oh, gee. Wait, titties. Titties on the screen.
Is there ever?
Titties.
We'll get to that. For now, let's start simple and cover the basics of the backstory.
Has he done the corn one yet? I don't think so. I don't think we've gotten there yet. Oh, Jesus Christ.
The official story of Dionysus begins with Zeus.
The titties in
At
this?
point may as well change his deific designation to god of one-night stands, carrying on a
Wait, why did I lower the volume?
woman Semele. Hera, as is her wont, catches wind of their business and
Hera's just a jealous bitch, but honestly, for reasonably.
this particular murder, she's gonna mix it up a little with some disguises. Hera transforms into an old woman and ingratiates herself to Semele, who trusts her immediately and confides in her that her boyfriend is Zeus himself. And not only that, she's actually pregnant with his son. But Hera's like, come
Never
on,
heard of that before.
Every guy pulls that I'm really Zeus stunt to get a little mortal action. How do you know for sure he's being honest with you? And tells Semele she should make him prove his god status by showing her his true form.
No!
So the next time they meet up,
Don't do it. No! Everyone who sees the true form of a Greek god instantly dies. Wouldn't Zeus know this to not do it? Oh my god. No, she's dead.
Semele makes Zeus
She's
promise
dead.
him a favor, then demands he drop the mortal shape and reveal himself in all his glory. Zeus isn't one to go back on a promise, so he gods it up a little and immediately vaporizes Semele Ark of the Covenant style.
Yeah.
But good news, sports fans, the mom may be dead, but the baby lives. Zeus takes little demigod baby Dionysus. Oh, yeah, that's who.
Oh wait, doesn't he? Okay, if I'm not mistaken, doesn't he put it inside of his calf?
The baby is, by
He
the
puts
way,
it in his
goes
calf.
into his leg so the
Yep.
kid can finish growing.
There it
few
is.
Months later, Dionysus is born for realsies, and his exploits can really get started. Keep an eye on that initial theme of rebirth. It's central to some very interesting.
Isn't this
aspects
the
of his character I'll
second
explore
time
later.
Zeus has given birth?
Shenanigans. Dionysus is, of course, wildly unsafe on Olympus on account of Hera, so Zeus sends him away to be raised in secret. Exactly who raises him varies from telling to telling, with foster parents ranging from Hermes, the Titaness Rhea, the mortal king Athamas, and Queen Ino, who raised him, and even Persephone. Like, all
Rave, the show To Catch a Predator ended because a politician got caught. They chased him down and he ended himself on. Oh my god. That would be good for ratings. Why'd they stop?
Also make note of his connection to Persephone in
Yeah,
this is
Athena
all
was
that
from
comes
his
to
head. I knew there was like a
Dionysus
second
grows up to
or a
young
first
adulthood
one.
and begins his classic godly exploits. He starts off by discovering how to make wine, but before he can spread this knowledge to the rest of the world, Hera drives him temporarily crazy, and he wanders around for a while before Rhea fixes his brain. Then he gets on that whole teaching the world how to make wine thing and wanders pretty far afield. There's a story that Alexander the Pretty Alright stumbled on a town called Nyssa during his journeys along the Indus River, which they told him was founded by Dionysus during his meanderings. Dionysus is also a major cutie, which gets him in a spot of trouble when he gets abducted by sailors for unsavory purposes. Of course, they get more than they bargained for, and Dionysus responds by turning the mast and oars into snakes, filling the ship with ivy and the sound of flutes, and possibly turning into a lion. This obviously terrifies and/or maddens the sailors, who leap overboard and are promptly turned into dolphins. You may be wondering, hey, how did the cheerfully drunk god of wine do all that stuff you just said? What does feral wildlife and crippling insanity have to do with a fine Chardonnay? Don't worry about that for now. We'll get there. While it's generally accepted modern canon that Hestia, goddess of the hearthfire, gave up her seat as the 12th Olympian to Dionysus and established his godhood, there is actually no mythological precedent implying that ever happened. Listings of the 12 Olympians will generally include either Hestia or Dionysus, but not both, so people kind of assume he supplanted her, but it's not really clear or established anywhere. He also gives Midas his golden touch, which turned out not good. That was a not good thing that happened. So, now that we've established some canon for Dionysus, forget all that because there is no canon. There is only an endlessly deep well of mysteries and fragmented mythology, and Dionysus is much older and weirder than he seems. To start our dive down this well, a little historical context. Ancient Greece, as we generally conceive of it, got going around 700 BC. Before that, the civilization in the area was Mycenaean Greece, which existed between 1600 and 1100 BC. After it fell apart in the late Bronze Age collapse, there were a few centuries of Dark Ages where nothing really got written down, and then city-states started popping up and Greece got its act together over the course of a couple hundred years, starting around 900 BC. Mycenaean Greece and Ancient Greece had a pretty interesting dynamic, since although they were, practically speaking, different cultures, Ancient Greece really seems to have thought of itself as a successor to Mycenaean Greece. Classics like the Iliad and the Odyssey were written in the 700s BC, but explicitly set in the legendary past of Mycenaean Greece. So it's like Ancient Greece squared. There was also linguistic rollover. Mycenaean is considered an early form of Greek, but was written in Linear B, a syllabic script which was replaced around 900 BC by the basically modern Greek alphabet, which in turn was derived from the Phoenician alphabet. Anyway, this is important because the majority
oh
of
my god, it looks like
originated in Mycenaean Greece.
This looks like math. This looks like I saw this and I got anxiety because it just looks like it's a math problem. Oh my god. PO minus SE minus DA minus WO minus NE. Find X. Oh my goodness.
Greece, and we know this because we found their names in Linear B inscriptions.
Yeah, usually Dionysus is shown as some fat dude. But you know, he could have chosen to be fat.
In most cases, we know very little about what roles they played in the Mycenaean religion, although they seem very different from their classical Hellenized characterizations. Poseidon, for example, seems to have filled the role of head god, and he was treated more as a god of earthquakes than a god of the sea. We
Wasn't
do know
Poseidon
that
like the
seems to have put a stronger
oldest?
focus than Hellenism did on worshipping chthonic gods, deities with connections to the underworld, and that Poseidon's Earthshaker epithet designated him as a chthonic god and might have been why he was considered so important, while Zeus, in contrast as a sky god, was barely acknowledged. There's also, fun fact, no Mycenaean equivalent to Hades, although Persephone and Demeter are both Mycenaean in origin. Anyway, regardless of who they used to be, by the time ancient
Hades is the
got
oldest?
going and we started getting written records again, all those old Mycenaean gods were pretty solidly locked into their new Hellenized characterizations. Poseidon got nerfed and sidelined and had his chthonic connections minimized, chthonic gods in general were shunted to the background, sky god Zeus got to be the most important dude on the block, and everyone adjusted pretty quick. Well, everyone except for Dionysus.
Why was Dionysus late? He was
In
drunk.
ancient Greek historical analysis, everybody knew that Dionysus was a latecomer to the pantheon, although exactly how late is hard to pin down, but nobody really knew why. Before Linear B was deciphered, the theory was that he was an import god, since a lot of his documented myths had him coming to Greece from somewhere else, or wandering far afield before returning. But after finding
There's actually quite a few of those gods that actually come from other lands, such as like Egypt. Like once ancient Greece was starting to take over other lands and other cultures, they would then, to kind of have the cultures mix, they would then import some of their deities to be like, oh, no. Your religion's like kind of correct. You just misunderstood it. The Egyptian god Pharaohs, I don't know, I'm making something up. That's actually the Greek god such and such. And so it's like, no, actually, we kind of have an agreement on this, actually. So let's, let's just like get along, okay? Let's do that. When I saw those symbols, I thought wingdings or
finding his name in Mycenaean Greek
So they
inscriptions, that
gaslit.
theory went out
Yeah,
the window
kinda.
and a replacement was proposed. That Dionysian worship predated ancient Greece and was deliberately suppressed for several hundred years before undergoing modification and
Hermes
being
and
left in
Odin?
the Hellenistic
Yeah.
pantheon. Since ancient Greece had kind of a known habit
Like
of not
those.
exactly promoting equality for all its citizens, this wasn't too crazy of a notion. In essence, what distinguishes Dionysus from the rest of his pantheon is that his character development didn't happen during the Greek Dark Ages, but several centuries after everyone else got with the program. Which is actually pretty appropriate for a guy whose most consistent character trait at this point in history was chronic drunk. But why was he so late to transition? Well, to understand that, we have to understand his cult. And to understand his cult, we have to understand who Dionysus was before he got Hellenized.
Why does she
So
only
let's
have
talk
4
about that.
fingers?
First of all, let's define some names. Dionysus is usually the name used for the Hellenistic character.
How do you conquer a country? You change its culture? Yeah. Like, unironically, that is one of the steps. That is. Another thing is to have it where you have a claim to it, usually by having a larger number of people that can then be, that will then accept or believe that they are actually a different nationality of some sort. Because the reason that borders don't really change all that often within, like, obviously Europe and stuff like that is because hypothetically, let's say hypothetically, Germany invades France, and then they have a war, no one else gets involved, it's just Germany versus France. And Germany beats France. And like, oh, they could theoretically be like, actually, we're going to keep the land that we invaded and subjugated as Germany. But they're probably not going to do that. You know why? Because the people who live there are like, I'm not German, I'm French. I speak French, I don't speak German. I do French stuff, I don't do German stuff. And I view myself as French. So that's going to be a whole logistical nightmare for Germany. So they're not even going to ask for that land. They're going to ask for, like, just give me some money and reparations and, you know, other stuff like that. Because, like, no, like, we could take the land, but it's going to be terrible. It's going to be awful. It's going to be awful. That's why back even further in the past, when you did win a war with, like, England versus France, whoever won the war, it would be like, oh, no, I want one of your colonies. Because they pretty much are just slaves at that point. So they will take that, like, they're going to have to listen to whoever owns the island at that point. While they can't take any land from France or France take any land from England because they're not going to believe that they're the other nationality. Yeah. The conqueror can make a nationality illegal by law if they wish. Yeah, but that's not going to stop the people who live there from rebelling. It's just way too much trouble to do it. Just because you can beat a country in a war doesn't mean you can hold on to their land. So Bismarck handled it better, methinks. The reason he handled it really well is because in those different parts of what would then be modern-day Germany, they had people in those lands that could then view themselves as German. They had cultural connections to the Germany that he had envisioned. They have cultural connections. While if Germany tried to do that to part of France, they're like, we literally have no connection, my guy. There's nothing that we agree on in terms of culture or language or anything, so it's not going to work out. But he could unify them. That's why Russia kind of has some ground in attacking and thinking maybe they can hold on to Ukraine. They can't, or they shouldn't. I don't agree with Russia, but there are people in Ukraine that are like, no, I'm Russian, or they have cultural connections, so hypothetically, if they can win the war somehow and then hold the land for a long period of time, maybe they can hold on to it forever as the people then adopt a new identity as Russian. I hope they don't, but that's how it could be. So, yeah. But yeah, that's kind of how it is. You have to have some connection there.
Characterization we've already established. Orphic Dionysus is the scary, older version embraced by the religion of Orphism, a characterization that puts the focus more on themes of death and rebirth. These two have notably different backstories. Confusing matters, Orphic Dionysus has been equated with another figure called Zagreus, and it's unclear whether this was a later syncretism or an early case of multiple names for one god. Orphism, side note, was a 6th century BC religion that basically boiled down to an attempt to understand life and death. It mostly worshipped gods or figures that entered the underworld and left alive, like Orpheus, hence the name Orphic. Other noteworthy figures of worship included Persephone for fairly obvious reasons. But working from this definition, it's unclear why Dionysus would have caught the attention of a cult focused on death and rebirth when it seems like the farthest we can stretch his
because he can make booze!
What connection did Dionysus have with the underworld that would cause an Orphic cult to favor him? Let's talk about an older story of Dionysus' birth. The first difference between Orphic Dionysus and plain vanilla Dionysus is that he's the son of Zeus and Persephone,
like
while in older fragmentary myths, Zagreus is instead the son of Hades.
Not boobs,
Whichever way the parenting
booze.
swings, Orphic Dionysus is slated to inherit Zeus' status as king of the gods, which enrages Hera, who gets a bunch of titans to murder baby Orphic Dionysus by ripping him apart and eating
Persephone.
him. Athena saves his heart, and with Zeus' help gets him reborn, either by doing the leg implant thing again or sticking the heart in Semele so she can grow a baby around it. Either way, Orphic Dionysus gets reborn after being ritualistically shredded and gets on with the whole being a god thing. This myth predates his Semele parentage and possibly predates ancient Greece overall, since the Mycenaean characterization also featured this theme of dying and being reborn early in life. It handily contextualizes both his theme of rebirth and his weird connection with Persephone that we touched on earlier, as well as giving him an unexpected link with the underworld that we don't see much of in his later characterization. This is strengthened by his
Persephone is such a weird character that it's like, Persephone, come back to the living world. Okay, I'm going. No, she ate pomegranate seeds. And everybody knows that the rules are if you eat pomegranate seeds while in the underworld, you have to live at least half of the time in the underworld. I don't make the rules. Like, that's such a weird thing. Like, she ate pomegranates. That means she's stuck here.
Zagreus epithet. Zagreus in his earliest references isn't explicitly connected with Dionysus,
I'm
but
not
he
reading
is
all
strongly
that.
linked with Hades and the underworld in general. In his earliest references, from around the 600s BC, it's not even clear if he and Hades are different entities, and he's hugely important in the underworld hierarchy. Zagreus as a standalone entity seems to have been a very important chthonic god, and by appending his name to Dionysus, Dionysus inherits his strong
Yeah, she ate one
connections.
specific
Going
from
back
the
as far
underworld,
as
but
we
it's still weird that it's pomegranates.
the Mycenaean inscriptions we have confirm that Dionysus' death and rebirth, as well as his status as a son of Zeus, were original elements of his characterization, not later additions by his Orphic cult. He's also got some themes of being abandoned by humanity and raised by nature, which might play into his later nature and animalistic associations. So this gives us something of a starting point. Dionysus enters the ancient Greek world as a god of death and rebirth with strong connections to the underworld. Those underworld connections appeal to the later Orphic religious movement, causing his characterization to get a bit schizophrenic as they put focus on an element of his characterization otherwise largely
I like the
left
horns.
behind. Anyway, this alternative birth myth gives us something of a feel for where his characterization started, but doesn't really explain why he would have been excluded from the Hellenistic pantheon. And we also haven't put together where his wine connection came from yet. So now let's talk about
They
what
needed
his personal
somebody to
cult
make
can tell us
wine.
about the rest of his characterization. The cult of Dionysus was, unfortunately for us, a mystery cult, meaning it's
I love this. I don't know when. Okay,
exact
there's a
rituals and
penis right
practices
there.
were kept secret from outside.
Okay, there we go. I don't know when this started or like when this stopped, but I always find it interesting that even as far back as the ancient Greeks, they would always depict young forms of gods as just mini humans. You know? They would always just make up like, this is supposed to be a baby, right? That's just a small guy. That is a fully grown adult, but really, really tiny. And they would do, and this is the thing, they would do the same thing in Christianity with Jesus, way back when during like the Renaissance, or maybe not the Renaissance, maybe a little bit earlier. But whenever they painted Jesus Christ, they would always paint him looking like an adult, but with a baby, with like the size of a baby. It's like there's just something with religion back then that it's like, no, gods are never children. They are always adults, just small. It's just so weird that they would do this, because I remember learning in an art class that I had to take where they're like, why does Jesus look like that? It's like, he's supposed to be a baby. Yeah, well, they always painted him as an adult, but like small.
But we have pieced together the basics. For one thing, it predates ancient Greece by a wide margin, and might even predate Mycenaean Greece.
Religions are weird. Yeah.
It also most likely started off less as a Dionysus cult and more as a wine cult, worshipping the state of intoxication and the liberation from societal inhibitions that came with it, because wine predates Mycenaean Greece and consequently Dionysus, and the wine cult is very focused on wine and the effects thereof, with the Dionysian aspect almost seeming secondary.
They struggled with painting before the
originated
Renaissance.
around the same time wine did, aka 6000 BC, making it very old.
Wait, what's that? I'm sorry. Like, what's that one thing of? Have you seen a horse before? Like this. I love this one. I love this one. Artist. Yeah, of course I've seen a horse. Paint that. Look at that. I love this meme. Are you sure you've seen a horse before? Yeah, of course I have. Paints a horse. You know what's terrifying about this horse? Let me pull up the image. I want to pull up the image. You want to know what's really terrifying about this image right here? Because that horse has eyes at the front of its head, that is a predator. That's not like the normal horse that's a prey animal. That thing doesn't get attacked by animals. That kills animals. That is a predator because it has front-facing eyes. Okay, like horse. Let me look up a horse. Okay, you see? When you look at a horse, their eyes are on the side so they can see more around them to avoid predators. But these things, nah, those are front-facing. They can kill. That's a demon. That is a demon right there. Don't trust that horse. He will kill you. He will kill you.
His balls. If this is true, it also probably originated in this place called the Zagros Mountains.
Front-facing baby horse, front-facing baby chick.
This would be a really convenient etymological link if the two words were actually connected, but sadly they are not. Still a neat coincidence. Anyway, if this theory holds, the cult probably followed wine export routes to wind up in Egypt and then Minoan Crete.
It is ingesting something unnatural, making that place a part of you. The Fae almost had this myth, is also why you shouldn't eat nuts at a biker bar. Interesting. Interesting. Look up cave goats. Also, okay. Cave goat. What in the goddamn? I've been saying that phrase a lot. I haven't even played New Vegas in a while. That's a shitty taxidermist, right? I don't like these. Why does it look like it's gonna talk? Oh, I've seen the horse. Was it a horse? I thought it was a cow. There's probably both multiple. This, I don't like this cave goat. It looks like this is an animatronic from one of those old kids movies. And it's gonna be like, Timmy, you're in the magical realm of the talking goat. You gotta defeat Galrog the Destroyer for you to return home, Jimmy. I don't like them. I don't like them. Adventure Time horse. Oh my god, this horse is a demon. This is a demon horse. That is a predator right there. That is a predator. That is a predator. Okay, what was the other thing? Okay, like horse eats baby chick. Yeah, see, okay. You know how people will say, there are herbivores and they never eat meat. You want to know why they don't eat meat? I'm not going to play the video. You know what happens, okay? I don't want to play this video because it's very sad. I don't like it. But you want to know why herbivores don't eat meat? It's because their bodies aren't adapted to hunt for meat. But if they can eat meat, like if it's just there, they'll eat it. They'll eat it. No, like some of the first animals, like, okay, deer eating meat. Yeah, like a deer will eat meat. Sometimes some of the first animals that you will find at like a trap for hunting, you will find deer that show up to eat the meat. The only reason that they don't hunt is because their bodies aren't adapted to go after something to kill it and eat it. But if it's right there, they're gonna eat it. Because it's food. It's calories. They'll eat the calories. It's just that they're not adapted to hunt for it. But everything will eat meat if it's an opportunistic there. Yeah, it's just free. It's free protein and calories, so they will eat it. They're just not adapted to it. Nothing is like a full-blown herbivore. The only herbivores that don't eat meat ever are those that are literally incapable of eating it. Like their mouths are not made to chew up meat. That's it. Yeah, butterflies, they like, let me show you. Butterfly meat. That's gonna be a weird. No, butterfly eating meat. There we go. Yeah, like butterflies will swarm around things to eat. Like if it's there, they will eat it. It's just how it is.
And then Mycenae in Greece, where it scooped up Dionysus and made
just how
its
it
own.
is.
Really, for our purposes, it doesn't matter where or when the wine cult started, just that it wound up in Mycenae in Greece one way or another. The short
All right,
of it
night
is, a
gloss pan.
wine-centric cult popped up in the area, and one way or another, Mycenae and Dionysus got wrapped up into it, turning it into a localized Dionysian cult, and potentially
Rant about the butterfly eating meat during Elden Ring. Oh my god.
We don't really know, though, since the records are limited, and to a certain extent, we're playing around in the recordless dark.
Look up Toy Story 1 dog. I've seen that dog. It's terrifying.
Established and centered on the Dionysian mysteries, which was this ritual.
Let's finish this video, then so we can go on to the next one. I've been derailing it enough.
They want to know if they can borrow some of your stash. See, intoxication was at this point considered a form.
Okay, actually, let's move on. I haven't been paying full attention to this video. But this is a good video. This is a good channel. Go watch Overly Sarcastic Production. I did not give my full attention to this one. Who posted this video? Who is? I can't see who this is because I can't see the name. Ant Ram. If this is you, I'm sorry. I did not give this my full attention. I apologize. But it's a good channel. Go check them out. Go check them out. Also, I think you told me to like check your. Why I am not playing that video, Minty. No. I am not playing that video, Minty. That looks like a stripper. No. Oh, you did not post that? Whoever posted, because I can't see the name because we're in streamer mode, so I can't see it. Whoever posted it, I'm sorry I didn't give it full attention, but thank you for posting. Okay, let's see what else we got. What is this?
Brother, may I have some oats?
No.
No. I am starving, brother. As am I, brother. The tall, skinny figure has thrown the oats at me. Me, brother. I believe they have taken a liking to me. No, brother. I have seen this before. I have observed many things. From the roaring beast that the tall, skinny figures crawl inside of to travel far beyond the horizon, to how the figure wept when the other had fallen into a deep sleep. And from my experiences, I have learned that they will give extra oats to one of us before taking them into the shed of no return. They will do terrible things in that shed, brother. Lies! That shed is where the chosen ones go to dine with our tall, skinny gods. You are a fool, brother, and you shall be left behind in the mud with your backwards ideas. No, brother! You must believe me. Share with me the oats, and you shall not reach the desired girth for the tall, skinny ones.
He's right.
They will spare your life, brother. Aha! So this was all a plan to steal my oats. You truly are despicable, brother. I will not trust your lies. Brother, when they took me outside the reaches of the pointy fences, into the roaring beast and way over the horizon, I saw it.
Is this like a prequel to Animal Farm?
To a gathering of these tall, skinny figures. They paraded me around, brother, and I saw the truth. I saw the tall, skinny ones consuming our flesh. I could not have been mistaken, brother. The smell of the flesh was surely one of us. They suspended the flesh above a fire and let it burn before consuming it. They did not just consume it either, brother. They took pleasure from this. Their mouths curved a wicked smile, and some even let out moans of satisfaction from consuming our flesh, brother. The figures are consumers, brother. They are no different than the furry red demon that consumed and terrorized us and the feathered ones. Your story amuses me, brother, but does not convince me. I shall have these oats myself and dine with the tall, skinny gods. I am sorry for you, brother. Your eyes cannot take the blinding light of the truth, and you scurry back to your cave. I shall take care of your spawn once they consume you, brother, as they have consumed your lover, our father, our mother, and many more.
That was good. That was good. That was really good. Well done. What is this?
Dearest sibling.
Oh my god, it's this meme.
Some nourishment punishment for me to indulge in?
So they made this whole narrative.
Brother.
So they made this entire narrative from just this one meme. That's really good. That's really good. Oh, that's very well done. Very, very well done. Very, very well done. What happened to my fucking Discord? Where did my Discord go? Ah! I've lost it. My Discord. Oh, that's why. There we go. I got it. I got it. All right. What is this?
Man, last night was a movie. Yeah, never.
Why is it so quiet?
Please, you know what must be done, my son. It doesn't have to be like this. Just by the simple stuff. So that will be remembered for generations to come. My lord, you have my word. A word that was broken into many. God, think of my family.
What is happening?
Let me write a letter to my beloved. Who does thou mark me with ink for speech doth fail? Nay, my lord, I do but mean to say. No, thou hast spoken sufficiently. It mustn't be done. It must. How darest thou claim I must suffer for thy errors?
All right, welcome over there, Xander.
Thou knowest this well. A plague unto the prophecies. How darest thou scoff at our ancestry?
What is happening?
To the dictates of false prophets. For always have the prophecies proven faithful. I say nay. Thou art a man of feeble spirit, and thou art but a mindless slave. But then I know that this transgression falls upon thy shoulders, and so it stands. May thy conscience bear the burden lightly. If it can bear it, cast thy glance.
Slap.
Man, last night was a movie. Yeah, never. Please, you know what?
I don't understand. What is happening? Why did he slap him? Why did he slap him? Am I on drugs right now? Or I think we're all on drugs collectively right now. That's what I think happened. We did that one. All right, what is this? I asked an AI to make a hit country song about Dr. Pepper. All right. All right, chat. I want you to know right now, I love me Dr. Pepper, and look, I was born and raised in Georgia. I love me a good old country song, okay? There are good country songs, people. Everybody loves Wagon Wheel. Everyone loves Wagon Wheel. I have to hear this. Country's good. I have to hear this.
Dr. Pepper's for lunch and my butt's like a rocket that's a
What the fuck?
And if I keep drinking through the afternoon, I'll be peeing Dr. Pepper straight soaking these boots.
Oh my god.
The river flowing. I drink that soda everywhere that I'm going. It's a harmless addiction that I need in my bones. Even if I always got kidney stones. These so-called doctors all say I should kick it, but they don't know nothing, man. They can all kiss it. There's a pep in my step and a can in my hand. Only doctor I trust is the Pepper Man. Those 23
it's pretty good. It's only good in an ironic sense, though. That's really good. They put the Lord Jesus Christ in there. That's country right there. It loses it there though. I don't think there has been a single country song that ever had farts in it.
I never miss a single peppery drop when I'm chugging it down. I'm like a country mop. And every single day I pass a candy stone. But sweet Lord, I'm the king of that.
Modern ones, to be honest, I haven't listened to a modern country song, so you might be right. Alright, Sidema, thank you for the lure. It's the Pepper Man.
Those 23 flavors are all a guy needs. That sweet Dr. Pepper brings a man to his knees. I'm thirsting and hurting for an ice cold can of the Lord's good nectar. I'm a Dr. Pepper Man.
It's better than I thought. Modern country music is just pop music. Ugh. Yeah, I haven't listened to modern country. That's Still not that I fully condone AI music, but that one's like so clearly AI that I'm like, okay, that's fine. POV, you actually take melanin instead of melatonin to go to sleep. He's gonna wake up with a tan, or like a, he's gonna have a motherfucker. Wait, no. What? No. Actually, this is backwards. That's backwards. You know why that's backwards? Can any? So the joke here. Listen to this. There's a problem in this. So he reacted to it. So he messed up the joke. The joke should have been that he didn't open his eye. He fucked up the joke. Because the joke is that black people can't hear the smoke alarm as well as white guys. I don't think that's true. I think that's just something that was going around as a meme in a while. I don't know. I didn't really look into it. But so if he's gonna do the meme, he should have kept his eyes closed. He should have kept his eyes closed. I get the joke though. I've never heard this joke. Really, it's. Let me see. He didn't hear the smoke alarm. Or smoke detector needs batteries. I spell batteries. I don't know if I can find it. Because there was like a guy on an interview, so I can't find it. But it was a meme that was going around. It was just a meme that was going around. It was just going around. I don't think it's like anything real. What the heck is this? This guy's entire channel is asking AI to make a song for me, and that's the whole video. Chat, I think I'm making the wrong types of videos. I think I'm making the wrong type of videos, dude. I think I'm like, you can just do this and get thousands of views. That's all I gotta do. All you gotta do for content creation. I did air quotes, you can't see that. All you gotta do for content creation is just ask a different thing to make it for me. There you go. Like, wait, he's playing. How are you playing the drum?
Asking AI to make a hit country song about Mountain Dew.
Okay, at least he plays some instruments, but still. Where are his teeth? Why are his teeth so small? Why are his teeth? Ask Cynthia to sing for us. I haven't equipped her with the ability to sing yet. You're making the wrong type of videos, being the right kind of person. Aw, thank you. I could literally do this right now. If I had a drum set, I could do this.
My body's built like a dew machine. My urine glows bright neon green.
That's all. All it is he just goes to that. What is that, like AI song generator? I don't fucking know. He goes to any of these sites. He goes to any of these sites and he's just like, hey, make a fucking song for me. That's all it is. That's all he's doing. He didn't make anything in this video. This video, you can tell how this video takes no time at all to make because he just posts one every like 3 days. Sing for me, bitch. Oh, Figaro, 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 Figaro. I will not go. You will not let you go. Let him go. I will not go. Let him go. Figaro, 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 Figaro. There you go. I won't change. I can't. I physically can't change. So, like, I just don't. Like, this guy is just laughing all the way to the bank on this shit. I wish YouTube should honestly make it where you can't even upload this type of stuff. Like they should make it where you can't upload this type. And look what he did. You can tell that he just tested it out, because look at his channel. Look at his channel where he's like, I'm gonna do some stuff. And honestly, I don't fully blame him. Hey, welcome, Ken. Welcome. So I don't fully blame him for this, because he did a bunch of stuff. He did his own songs. Okay, then he would do other stuff. He would do his own little stuff. He seems to have talent with the drums and stuff like that. And then he made like a song, but Donald Duck sings it. And then he was like, he must have gotten tired of putting in effort into the videos that he made, or into the songs that he made, that he was like, fuck it, we're just going to do all AI. And then now he's just only doing AI. That's it. It's just because the younger generation is growing up to care about AI. That's what it is. That's what it is. I blame him. He should know better. He's just trying to make money. He just wants to make money without putting in other stuff. So it's yeah. That's all it is. It's because people gave more views to that type of content. So he's like, I'm just gonna do that, and that's what he'll do. It's pretty sad. It's pretty sad. YouTube should make it where you can't do that with AI. So that's why your AI can't sing yet. You can't even sing. Fair. All right, what is this?
Okay, let's get two things straight before we get started.
All right, this is from Bogot.
Number one, yes, someone screwed up. Not necessarily.
Wait, what is this video?
Actor, possibly an employee.
The Half-Life 3 leak we've been waiting for from 4 days ago.
In no circumstances should any of the individuals.
The younger people are gonna run us into the ground. Honestly, like I've said it before, but the younger people, and it's not their fault. They're kids. They don't know. They don't understand the ramifications of the things that they watch. But they don't care if something is or is not made by AI. They think AI is this cool new thing, so they're gonna watch it. It's a novelty to them. So they're gonna watch these AI stuff. They're going to make songs with AI. They're gonna generate images with AI. And then they're gonna grow up, and there's gonna be less people who know how to actually write songs, who know how to actually write or actually draw or paint or stuff like that. And yeah, it's gonna be a problem. And then they grow up into adults who also think that AI is okay, and we're gonna get worse stuff. So it's unfortunate, and it's not their fault. It's the people who are raising them that is their fault for not educating them. Because you're a kid, of course you're gonna like AI. If I was a child right now, I'd love AI.
Be hounded by anyone.
I mostly seen older people pushing AI and companies dumping billions into it. Oh, companies are absolutely going to dump billions into AI because it can save them money in the long term. And old people fall for AI. I don't think they know that they're pushing AI. They're just too stupid to realize that they just shared a picture of like, oh, look at the kids in Africa who made Jesus from the shape of their bodies. If you squint, it's like, that's AI, Grandma. Hey, Grim. That's uncalled for, Grim. Okay, it's just that's how it is. Okay, that's the boomers, they can't recognize that as AI. They just can't. They just can't.
Do not go looking for the person's name to then report. You can report on the
okay, what is this leak?
Knowing full well that this is an actor, but do not try and signal boost the specific identities of the people. That is awful. Do not do that. As for the video, almost everything you're about to hear is real, is not speculation, and comes directly from data mines of Valve's recent updates. The only time something is speculation, it will be very...
I don't need the speculation. I'm not going to do any of that.
Valve and the team behind Half-Life Alyx started pre-production on another single-player title. We found out the codename of that title in 2021.
Half-Life 3.
There were arguments at the time and in the few following years that HLX wasn't actually representative of a full-fledged game in development, but maybe could represent an engine feature or was just a file format.
What the heck? What is this? How it looks now?
Slowly and silently digging into this story. HLX is a confusing one. HLX seems to be a fully fledged non-VR Half-Life game. Something that seems to be true and something that I wanted to be very sure of before actually.
But is it Half-Life 3?
This information. Valve has been actively developing many titles on Source 2, and because of that, finding information on what is going on internally is easy. For a while, a lot of these big new features
It's a box!
Guys,
it's a box.
AKA Neon Prime, AKA Deadlock.
Maybe it's a remaster, Xander. If this is if they make a remaster of like Half-Life 1 or Half-Life 2 before they release Half-Life 3, I'm gonna fucking riot. I'm gonna riot.
Voxel-based destruction, voxel-based hair follicles, vehicle simulation, Zen creatures. We now know, due to having played Deadlock, none of that had to do with Citadel, and all references to Half-Life were eventually scraped out of what became Deadlock. But that didn't answer the question of, what was the Half-Life Alyx team doing? What was Robin Walker's development team that was attempting to get out of the wilderness, as they told Jeff Keighley in 2020, nowadays? Because Half-Life Alyx was announced almost 5 years ago and fully released over 4.
Hoi hoi!
And as it turns out, that entire time has been spent developing the next major single-player title, codenamed HLX, and now, thanks to a screw-up by one of the voice actors on the project, we now know the internal codename that Valve uses to hide the real project name while casting voice actors is called Project White Sands. I'm not going to try and read into the idea of Project White Sands meaning anything in relation to the actual game.
It could be anything.
Different, very random code names when casting for things, such as Hot Dog for Left 4 Dead VR and Left 4 Dead 3, and Jamiroquai for Half-Life Alyx. Project White Sands is just one of those titles that is most likely being used to obfuscate any leaks that may occur. That said, the name Project White Sands leaking has come around the same time that we've learned about an unannounced title being in development, according to another resume by another former Valve employee that stated that between 2020 and 2023, this individual left the company in 2023, level design, layouts, lighting, combat encounters, and puzzles were being developed on this title. And while data mining, well, we've learned a lot, and I'm still in the process of data mining everything. I only a few weeks ago got back from my honeymoon, and planning my wedding took the majority of my time through this calendar year. So
what a cuck.
I've missed a lot of updates that I'm slowly catching up on. And there is a much larger, more
fucking chose to be with his newlywed wife instead of data mining for Half-Life 3. What a fucking beta.
Some of this information because
God, what a fucking beta simp.
We know, according to
loser
inside of things like Dota 2 and Counter-Strike 2, that the character you play as in whatever HLX is wears an HE.
It's impossible to live up to the hype. I agree. I think Half-Life 3, whenever it releases, is going to be worse than what people want. It's not. I don't think it's going to be bad, but I think it will be worse than what people expect because it's literal. It seems literally impossible to meet the expectations.
Half-Life Alyx, and they actually tested it alongside Zen Swoopers and Zen Jellyfish, things that were initially cut from Half-Life Alyx but have continued to receive some form of development according to the most recent updates to Valve's Source 2 projects. There is obviously more, including a very detailed simulation of drivable vehicles.
Oh no. If Half-Life 3 ever comes out, can you imagine the YouTube video thumbnails of like how people decide if it's woke or not? They're like, oh my God. There's either gonna be, depending on whatever's in the game, there's either gonna be tons of thumbnails of Valve shows how game development should be. Valve calls out the woke agenda, or in another reality, depending on how the game is, like Valve goes woke, Half-Life 3 ruined by Sweet Baby Inc. or stuff like that. It's gonna be, those thumbnails are gonna happen no matter what. It's gonna be awful, and I'm gonna hate it. It's gonna be like, oh my God. Oh, it's gonna be awful.
Do I think this is Half-Life 3? I gotta be very careful in answering that question.
Yeah,
but yes.
Yeah. And most people that do those things of like, oh, this game is woke, or this game is anti-woke, or any of that stuff, most of them probably never even played the game. Most of them probably just see what people are saying online. It's like, okay, I'm going to say that in a video with gameplay footage. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to read an article for half the video, and then other half of the video be unrelated gameplay footage, while they just say what they read online. That's what it's going to be, yeah.
I think that this is a non-VR Half-Life game that you play an HEV suit wearing character in development at Valve Software that has been in development since Half-Life Alyx has released. Because it's been in development for over 4 years, also because, according to Datamines, systems architecture has been slowing down, yet features architecture has been speeding up, it seems as if things are happening very quickly and are actually nearing a completion date sooner rather than later.
Oh my god, there's also going to be all of those videos from those YouTube channels, the YouTube channels that don't really put any much effort into their YouTube videos, but there's going to be those YouTube videos that'll be like reaction face of the like the streamer or the YouTuber. They're just gonna have that reaction face of like, and then the title is gonna be Half-Life 3 changed my life. This game literally changed my life, or stuff like that. Or Half-Life 3 already game of the year, like immediately after its release. There's gonna be tons of those videos of just stuff like that. It's like I hate when I see those videos where but the scout just slipped. But I hate those videos where it's like, this game changed my life. It's like, no, it didn't. It's a good game. I don't think any game changed my life. It's just so weird. You're just saying that because it's a game that the internet loves right now, so you're going to get more views of like, Helldivers changed my life. It's like, no, it didn't.
There's so much more to explore in this story. There's so much more to unpack. But again,
I expect that the Half-Life 3 game is going to be good. No matter, like, I have trust in Valve.
2024 was trying to predict what eventually became Deadlock. Now that we know what that is, it's easier to
why did the scout throw milk?
And what's for Half-Life. And now we have a much bigger picture on what the next Half-Life
Sleeping with your mom changed my life.
This appears to be a non-VR Half-Life game that is single player or cooperative or both. It's up in the air. We don't know. And if I were to go out on a limb, this could very well be a Half-Life 3.
And now that you said that, they're going to cancel it.
I have been working on for the last week. I have been doing almost nothing but data mining every update to every Source 2 project that Valve has put out in the last 12 months. This will continue to take me likely another 2 weeks of daily data mining, but if you're at all interested in this much larger project, much larger video, please get subscribed. According to my analytics, I think only like 40% of you are subscribed, so
that's pretty good.
If you're all interested in the big
40%
video, please get
pretty
subscribed.
Good.
It's coming soon-ish. There's a lot of work that needs to be done on it. Please do not hound the voice actor who accidentally put this information out there. A lot of these resumes are written by the agencies and not the actors themselves. Someone screwed up. Yes, this information is public, but you don't need to go around
I'm gonna go hound them. I'm gonna go to their house and yell at them.
I'm Tyler McVicker, the Passionate Gamer. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to support videos like this, get to watch them early sometimes, get your name in the credits sometimes. I have a Patreon and a float plane. Links to those down in the description below. Ongoing active conversation that involves me and all of my closest coworkers and friends is on my Discord server down in the description below.
Interesting. All right. Interesting. I've never played Alyx. Was that supposed to be episode 3 or no? No, that was, and I'm not going to spoil it for you or anybody here. That was more of a prequel to Half-Life 2 in between 1 and 2, while also doing some setup for episode 3. Like it is simultaneously a prequel and sequel-esque. Yeah, like a midquel plus a sequel kind of ish. I don't want to spoil it, but it does some development that I am assuming will come to fruition for Half-Life Episode 3. I assume. Yeah. That's what I would say. 304 messing up Halo. Wait, I thought it was 343. I had it. Yep, just look at Duke Nukem Forever. Good game, but didn't live up to the hype. Was Duke Nukem good? I thought Duke Nukem was bad. I never played Duke Nukem. The only thing I know about Duke Nukem is there are some cheerleader girls or school girls that like suck you off when the game opens. And then there is an alien that you have to like go into their hive, and there are like egg sacs and they look like titties and you can slap them. That's the only thing I know about Duke Nukem Forever. It's like, oh dude, titty egg sacks. Slap, 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 slap. Yep. So, yeah. Also, I think the squirrel girls get impregnated and die by the aliens, I think. It's weird. Yeah. All right, let's see. What else is... Let's see, what else do we have? How Marvel Studios is making decisions.
We all know Marvel's pretty ass right now. What? No way. No, stop it. Don't be a fanboy. You know it's ass. But we have a little bit of momentum. We got Deadpool and Wolverine coming out, and
It was good. That was good.
Blew up with trailers, okay? Yeah. But before we keep going, all I want to know is who wrote Madam Web? You?
No.
Didn't see it.
Come on, don't be modest. No. That's too bad, because all I was going to say is, even though Madam Web didn't do too good at the box office, honestly, it's got really good women representation.
It was me.
Then he shoots him.
Get the fuck out of here.
Ah, yeah.
Blacklisted.
Idiot.
That movie had Sydney Sweeney in it. Do you know how many white people that would bring? Like, how did you still miss? Like,
Who the heck is that?
like, if these niggas were here, you know what I'd do. Anyway, this meeting's not gonna be like this, guys. Sorry, I just have to make a zip out of him, blow off a little steam. Woo. You guys are good. Trust me, you're gonna get your flowers for every Marvel movie and TV show that you made. Just give me a sec. Okay, Loki's been doing pretty good. Black Widow. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. That one's on me. I wanted a cash grab.
Yeah, that was bad.
The bitch was dead. I don't know why I did that. It's on me. It was bad bitches in my room. Come on. You know how it gets. Everybody starts feeling themselves every now.
It's real.
Now the Eternals, that one's not on me.
Yeah, that one's bad. That was bad.
I swear.
I watched the Eternals movie on an airplane. I should have picked another movie. It was bad. It was dog shit, guys. It was dog shit.
I put it on my mama that the Eternals was a hit. My mom's gone. She's gone. Somebody in this fucking room knocked my mom off. All-star cast: Angelina Jolie, Jon Snow, Robb Stark. We even brought in fucking Harry Styles.
Wait, Harry Styles was in it? Oh, he was that guy at the very end.
Just tell me, I promise. Who am I? Come on, just tell me. You? Yeah. Arrest him.
Wait,
Arrest him.
Wait, no, I
Yeah, you're under arrest. You ready? No.
Wait, that's the same guy that got... That's the same guy. He became a police officer.
Well, that's what I promise. Blade. Now, I ain't gonna lie.
Wait, did they make a new Blade?
Motherfucking Kang almost ruined Loki. I honestly thought we were done with niggas. But you niggas and Blade?
Wait, did they make a new Blade?
That's what y'all say. What's a twin? Now, for the rest of the TV shows, we're canceling all those motherfuckers. They're sorry as fuck. Echo, oh my.
Who the fuck is Echo?
Supposed to be it. Hawk. Cash grab. That's me. Who made Secret Invasion?
Me.
Yeah, that was bad.
Get the fuck out.
Secret.
Now, don't come this way. Figure it out. Secret. All right, and honestly,
Echo is the Native American girl? I literally didn't hear about that.
Talk to him before me. He didn't make it wrong. Venom's really been doing pretty good. But look, that's it. I think this is the first good steps to making Marvel back to what it was. Meeting's dismissed.
Marvel's been doing so bad they had to bring back Robert Downey Jr.
Everybody can leave, but if you had anything to do with X-Men, New Mutants, Apocalypse, Dark Phoenix, or Fantastic Four with Michael B. Jordan in it, stay here real quick. You're not fired, I promise.
Oh no, they're dead.
Have a good day, man.
I knew it.
What's up, y'all? RDC World in the building. Now, I know it's been a minute since I did one.
What? That's not the... Is half the video fucking promotional? I'm not watching all that. I ain't watching all that. RDJ is the wrong choice for Doom. I agree. I feel like you just shouldn't. I don't care how they're going to explain it. Multiverse bullshit or anything like that. I don't want RDJ as Doom. I feel like it's done. It's done. It's done. They're done. We're done. We're done. We're done with Robert Downey Jr. Okay? It's over. Okay? He did great. He went on a high note. We're done. That's it. That is it. Okay, what is...
Carbonara. Sayonara.
What the? Wait, what the fuck is... Hang on. Hang on. One sec. What is this?
Carbonara. Sayonara. Chuya Nakahara.
Carbonara. Sayonara.
What the hell is this?
Carbonara. Sayonara. Chuya Nakahara. Carbonara. Sayonara. Chuya
What is this brain rot?
Carbonara.
Why did you put this in my Discord?
Carbonara. Sayonara. Chuya Nakahara.
Who put this brain rot in my fucking this is what you get. We have all these great YouTube videos that I've gone through. We have all these great YouTube videos, and then you put this brain rot from TikTok. Good representation, TikTok. Well done. Good job, TikTok. Well fucking done. All right, what is this? The Battlefield. A Star Wars short film. Oh, wait, we've seen this. We've seen this. We can't watch this. We've already seen this. That was painful. Worse than AI music? I agree. We've seen this. We can't watch this again. We've seen this. We've seen it. We've seen it. Okay, here is the Costco video.
Ah, yes.
Here is the Costco video. Okay, most gangster store on earth, Costco. Didn't he already do a video on Costco? Is he doing it? No, he did one on Aldi's. I misremembered. That was Aldi's. That was Aldi's. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay, most gangster store. So we're watching them from the Fat Files. The most gangster store on earth, Costco's. I love Costco's. The only problem is that if you're eating for one person, everything's in bulk.
Costco, the only grocery store on the planet that makes almost no money from selling groceries, yet is somehow one of the most profitable grocery stores on the planet through nothing other than...
Hang on, is this loud enough? Hang on, hang. Uno minuto.
Ah, yes, Costco, the only grocery store on the planet that makes almost no money from selling groceries, yet is somehow one of the most profitable grocery stores on the planet through nothing other than psychological tricks and magic.
I want to know how this works.
Costco, we all know what Costco is because the members of Costco never shut up about Costco.
True.
They're just out there in the world roaming around, non-ironically wearing clothing from Costco's in-house brand, Kirkland, desperately waiting for...
Does Kirkland make everything? I've gone to Costco's enough times. Like Kirkland, they make fucking bacon. They make clothing, apparently. They make nuts. They make fucking, I don't know. They probably make condoms at this point. I don't know. They make everything. Kirkland is going to be the new, one day, 100 years from now, you're going to be like, dude, did you get the new Kirkland phone? Yeah, dude, I got the new Kirkland phone and it connects to my Kirkland PC.
Anybody to ask them what Kirkland is so that they can inform and educate, preach the gospel to these non-believers that Kirkland is actually manufactured by name brand manufacturers and the products are cheaper and better than any other name brand product. And if that's not what they're up to, they're out there flashing their Costco membership.
Wow, I've seen that.
Use it to get laid, and it's working a shocking amount of the time, apparently. And there's a good reason for that. Costco is selling all of its products at a net zero, meaning they don't make any money when they sell you something. In fact, some of their items they even sell at a net loss, meaning the more they sell,
like the hot dogs,
the more money they lose. Yet somehow they still manage to pay all their employees well above their competitors and have a net profit of over $6 billion a year. And I'm going to explain how that's even possible right after a word from our sponsor. This video is brought to you by Rocket Money, your all-in-one finance app that's going to help you cancel subscriptions, lower your monthly bills, and overall manage your money better. Rocket Money covers pretty much everything. They will let you monitor your credit score. They help you manage your budget by letting you see all of your expenses in one easy location. And then if you want them to, they can actually go in and help negotiate a lower price on some of your bills, like your cell phone, for example. And they don't just save you money by negotiating down some of your bills, they also help you identify and cancel a bunch of subscriptions that you probably didn't even know that you had. And this is my favorite part because me and my wife, mostly my wife, has a horrible habit of signing up for free trials on apps and then forgetting to cancel them. But luckily, Rocket Money's here to let me know that I've been spending $7.99 a month every month for the past 3 years on some photo editing app that my wife used one time for an Instagram post. Yeah, babe, what's up?
How many guns did you buy this year?
No comment. Wait, what? How do you even know I'm talking about you right now? Did you bug my office?
She's in the safe.
Don't worry about it. B, keep my name out of your mouth.
She's in the safe. She's in the safe. She's hiding.
All right. I gotta finish the ad. I gotta go. Love you. That could have went better. Anyways, if you want to take control of your finances today, go check out Rocket Money. I will have a link in the description down below. Let's get back to the video. There's a baby monitor in my office. All right, so let's go. Our story begins in 1954 with a man by the name of Saul Price, who convinces his mother-in-law to buy a warehouse as an investment property. However, mother-in-law wasn't a commercial real estate mogul and had no idea what to do with this warehouse. So Saul Price is like, you know what? Fine, I'll rent the warehouse from you and I'll put a business inside of it. Don't know what it's going to be yet, but I'll figure it out. He then stumbles across a brilliant business known as Fedco, which is essentially a large in-bulk grocery store that offers very, very cheap groceries to its members, and the only way that you could be a member of Fedco was to work for the federal government. So Saul Price approaches Fedco and is like, hey, you guys have a great business model. I've got a big empty warehouse. Let's partner together. We'll make this a Fedco also. It'll be great. Fedco is like, nah, we're good. At which point Saul Price is like, okay, that's fine. Well, I'm just going to steal your business model because you can't patent selling groceries at a discount to members. So I'm going to open up my own equivalent of your store called FedMart. The only difference is instead of selling groceries cheap to members,
they couldn't have come up with a better name? Fedco. Oh shoot, what should we call the knockoff that we're making? FedMart.
I'm going to sell groceries really, really cheap to members. Like, I'm almost not going to make money off of selling groceries, and I'm going to charge them a $2 membership fee. Okay, and this business model seems kind of weird, but it's actually genius. Okay, Leonardo da Vinci once said that simplicity is the ultimate form of sophistication, and that's what's going on with this business model. If you don't know, grocery stores are probably one of, if not the most competitive retail environments on the planet. The profit margins on food in grocery stores is so razor thin, it's crazy. And what FedMart has done with this business model is essentially said, I'm not going to compete in this highly competitive environment. I'm going to sell my groceries at net zero. I'm not going to make money. I'm just going to break even on everything I sell, and I'm going to make all my money off of charging a monthly subscription fee of $2 to let everybody shop at my grocery store where my stuff is the cheapest because I'm not making any money off of it. I have no profit margin there. So if the customers shop here enough, they're going to save enough money to offset their membership fee, saving money overall. I'm going to make money, and it's a win-win for everybody. In its first year of business, FedMart does 4 times its projected amount of profit, and they end up opening a bunch of more stores within a couple of more years all across the United States. I
don't, hang on, go.
And they end up opening a bunch of.
Why are the letters so far apart? That looks like FedMart. Why are the letters so far apart? I hate that. They're too far apart, okay? It's like the distance between your eyes is too far apart, okay? Put them closer together. This sign has fetal alcohol syndrome.
More stores within a couple of more years all across the United States. Within 5 years, by 1959, FedMart goes public and continues to be outrageously successful. Fast forward to 1975, a German conglomerate company buys up the majority of the stocks in the stock market, and they assume control of FedMart. Now, the German investors assume control of the company, and naturally, they're like, wow, what a brilliant business strategy. It's so simple, it's physically painful. All I have to do is change nothing and rake in money. But you know, it'd be cooler if we re-German engineered the entire thing. I bet
of course.
3% better performance if we made this like 1,000 times more complicated. So that's what they did. They German engineered the company, and by 1983, completely out of business and shut down. So Saul Price is like, I made a ton of money going public with my business. They ruined it. It's closed down. There's no other company like mine. I'm going to start the exact same company all over again. So he buys an empty aircraft hangar and starts Price Mart with the same exact business model.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Now, around the same exact time, Saul Price's old protege from FedMart, a guy by the name of Jim Senegal, ended up opening up his own business with his business partner, a lawyer by the name of Jeff Brotman. And that business was Costco, that also had the exact same business model. So Costco and Price Mart end up being competitors for a little while, and then they eventually end up merging together and they form Price Costco, and then it just becomes Costco, and this is what we have today. And modern day Costco really hasn't changed their business model.
The simplicity of the name is like, oh, why do we need Price Costco? Just call it Costco. Simplicity. Molto bene. Simplicico. Molto bene. So good. Mamma mia, pizzeria.
They still run a net zero on almost all of their products, and they make 92% of all of their money off of membership fees. So if Costco wants to make more money, they have to A, maintain the members they have, and B, get more members. So how do you do that? You be competitive. You have the best prices, which
you have hot dogs.
Costco already does because they run everything at a net.
You have hot dogs at $1.50, and you never increase the price. That's how you keep the members, because they go in, they make a day out of it. We're going to Costco. We're going to get the toilet paper. We're going to get the fucking sweet and sour chicken. We're going to go get the Kirkland chocolate raisins. We're going to get those. We're going to go in there and we're going to get our meats for the week. We're going to go and get some milk. And then when we check out and go through the check line, we're going to go get ourselves some hot dogs and a drink. So good. So it's just a family adventure right there.
At zero, they're not making money. You can't get better prices than what Costco already has. So what else can they do to improve their business? They have to make shopping there fun, and that's exactly what they do. Okay, and this is where the psychological warfare and magic comes into play, all right? Because the second you walk up to a Costco, you have to pull out your membership card, and on the back side of those Costco membership cards, it's literally a photo ID. Like, you're not getting into this exclusive club unless you are a member.
False. False, I've done it. I've done it. They don't fucking check. Just flash it like, here's the Costco card. Thank you. I'm in. They don't check it. Unless they are a new employee, they don't fucking check. They don't check. They just want your money. Well, actually, I guess the money would be that they would check it. I don't know why they didn't check when I did it. I don't know why they didn't. It was my dad's. It was my dad's at the time. He just sent me to go get it. And he didn't realize that there was a photo ID on the back, but they didn't check.
Never cross the rope. No, but my friends are on the inside. Lose them.
Hey, watch it, I'm a bleeder.
Okay, so right out of the gate, you already feel exclusive. You feel like a boss walking up to the bouncer at a nightclub and he just opens up the velvet ropes for you and waves you in because you're a member. And the psychological warfare just keeps going from there, right? Because the first aisle that you walk into, by design, is the expensive electronics aisle, okay? You sitting there, you're looking at like, oh, shit, do I need a $4,000 TV? I probably shouldn't. Okay, I'm not going to get the TV. And then you go about your shopping and you think you did a good job, right? They did that shit on purpose.
Yeah.
Because now you think to yourself, oh, wow, I just saved $4,000 because I
dummies who think that
the size of my garage door. So now you're like 10 times more likely to impulse buy something else for yourself because you feel like you just saved $4,000. So all of a sudden, that $80 purchase that you're going to splurge on doesn't feel like a big deal. And that is what makes the shopping fun. Within 3 minutes of stepping foot inside of Costco, they've already made you feel like an exclusive member of their club. And they have convinced you that this is no longer a shopping trip. This is a trip where you get to
wait, there's new machines in the store that can scan? Oh, no.
And now they're about to turn the entire shopping trip into an adventure because Costco uses what they call the treasure hunt strategy, which basically means Costco is constantly moving around all of the items to different locations. So no matter how many times you go to Costco, you never know where you're going, okay? You're on a constant hunt for the milk, the eggs, the bread, and then you're running across like LED high-speed internet toasters for $80, and you're like, holy shit, I need that. And while that's going on, you've got an army of old women constantly trying to give you samples of food.
No, thank you.
This is not pudding.
What is it?
And while that's going on, there's no lull in the action. There's never a delay in the adventure that you're having because Costco doesn't have very many items, okay? Costco, on average, has about 3,700 different items available in one of their stores compared to, like, Walmart that has over 50,000. Okay, this means there's no choices to be made, right? A normal grocery store has an entire aisle of 700 different types of salad dressing. You know what Costco has? A fucking pyramid of ranch. It looks like you're getting the ranch, huh? Keep the adventure moving. But I like having a lot of options. No, you don't. I know you think you like options.
Yeah, and people
but
don't.
You don't. People's actions say otherwise. Almost nobody appreciates having options. Watch this. I'll prove it to you. I'm going to call my wife, and I'm going to very tactfully give her zero.
He's not entirely correct. There's a sweet spot. If you have too many choices, you have like choice paralysis. While if you only have one choice, you are missing out on some profits by having those alternative choices that sodas have and all that stuff, because then you capture a little bit more of your consumer base. But since Costco isn't really going for the make money off of the items, they don't necessarily need that as long as they can retain their customer base and their membership. So they don't really need to do that to like get people to buy more. So it makes sense. Welcome, Senpai. Welcome.
Options about where we're going to go to lunch.
Can I get a shout out for Senpai?
I'm going to call her tomorrow and I'll edit it in and I'm going to give her all the options in the world and we're going to see which one she actually prefers.
Hello.
Hey, guess where I'm taking you for lunch?
Where?
Mexican restaurant.
Ooh, okay. I'll be ready in 15 minutes.
All right, love you.
Love you, bye.
See you in 24 hours.
Okay.
Hello.
I'm doing good.
I'm hungry. Where do you want to go for lunch?
I don't know.
You want Chinese?
No.
Mexican?
No.
Burgers?
No.
Italian?
Yeah, no.
All right. You figure out where you want to go and then let me know, okay?
The perfect way. The perfect way to make it. Cause that's how you do it. Also, he did the right thing by asking her, hey, guess where I'm taking you? Because here's a little factoid for you. If you have one of those partners who doesn't like to pick where they want to go and you just can't figure out something, and even when you tell them, hey, how about this, they don't like it. Here's the thing. If you ask them, hey, guess where we're going? And then they say, oh, are we going to insert place? Then you immediately say, yep, you got it. And that's where you're fucking going. That's what you do.
Okay, fine.
All right, love you. Fucking science. Moral of the story, whether people know it or not, they actually hate having too many options because it makes you think, and when you have to stop and think, you have to stop, which breaks up the action, right? If you're having sex with somebody, you don't want them right in the middle of it to be like, hey, did you lock the front door? Like, I don't give a shit. Unless there's a Velociraptor that kicks down that door, I'm in the middle of something right now, okay? Let's keep doing this. And this is true for like almost everything, right? You think Ice Cube would be one of the greatest rappers of all time if right in the middle of his song, Today Was a Good Day, he stopped and gave you a fucking pop quiz on geography? No, just enjoy the song and listen to it and you're happy. So when you're shopping at Costco, this is an adventure. This is a treasure hunt and there's no thinking and there's no breaks in the action ever. You're having a blast. And if that wasn't enough, the aesthetic of the overall store is absolutely incredible.
I don't know if I've ever said to myself, I'm having a blast at Costco's.
Find something and she goes
what
up
happened,
to the
senpai?
employee and is like, do you have this? And they're like, no, we don't have it on the shelf. And your mom goes, she says the magic words, oh, can you go check in the back? And you're like, the fuck is
there's
what's
never
in the back? What's
it's
going
never
on
in the
there?
back.
Guess what? Costco, you're in the back, okay? I'm 99% sure that we're living in a simulation and Costco is the spawn point for all of the stuff.
Nice one,
it's gotta be,
senpai.
right? Costco's got like food and clothes and electronics, you know, the common
that's
loot,
weird.
but they've also
That's
got
good.
the rare shit that you can go find. So when Mrs. Fat Electrician gets sidetracked smelling 15 different types of candles, I'm going on a side quest to find something cool. What am I looking for? I have no idea. I'll know when I find it. Okay, Costco's the only grocery store on the planet that you can just wander
sure,
off
send
and
it to
end
me.
up finding a signed jersey from Magic Johnson.
Okay. Am I the only one that when I go to a grocery store, it doesn't matter what grocery store it is, I already know what I'm getting? I don't stop to look at anything. I have a list. I have a list with me and I'm like, guess where I'm going? I'm getting X, Y, and Z. I ain't stopping for nothing. I know where they are. We're beelining it straight there. Boom, boom, boom. Got it. And we're out. Am I the only one that does that? Because I don't care how fun Costco is. I'd rather be at home. I'd rather be at home. Ray, that only worked once for me whenever I asked, guess where we are going. She looks at me and says, nice try, not working out. Damn, she caught on. Ugh.
2024 when he retired in 1996, okay? You're just looking at it like, what is happening right now? And then you look over and you're like, oh,
my God!
It costs $340,000. And you're just looking at it in your hand like, this literally costs more than the house that I live in. I'm fucking stealing this.
God.
No, I can't. You put it back, and now you feel like a good person, and Costco is boosting your self-esteem. So you get done shopping, and then you realize you're hungry. You have developed an appetite from adventuring for the past 2 hours, and holy shit, Costco has a food court. So you go over to the food court, and you're like, you know what? I haven't had a hot dog in 15 years. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna order a hot dog and a soda. They ring you up at the cash register. It's $1.50.
That is a good deal. Like, always, if you have a Costco membership, always go to Costco for lunchtime. It's just cheap. It's a good value. It's a good fucking value. It's good. You can't beat it.
For a hot dog and a soda, okay? And just to be clear, this isn't like one of the normal little
It's
bullshit
long.
hot dogs that you like give to the kids at the barbecue while all the adults are eating steaks and burgers. No, this is the fucking hot dog that she tells you not to.
Oh, Rin, thank you for the raid. Welcome, Rin. Welcome, y'all. Thank you for the raid. We're looking at Costco. Look at how big that hot dog is. Look at how big that hot dog is. Look at that, dude. It's so good. And it's a good hot dog, too. It's a good hot dog. And you get that in a soda for $1.50. It's great. Can we get a shout out for Rin, please? Can we get a shout out?
worry.
The rise of rain, flush the drugs.
You went to a baseball game and got one of those big ass novelty size hot dogs, and that plus a soda with free refills was $1.50. So then, because you're a good person, because you didn't steal that ring,
I'll use a video to set your timer, Black Wolf. Smart.
Gave me the hot dog for free, and that's just the tax. And she's like, no, it's $1.50. We haven't raised the price on the hot dog combo since 1984 when we came out with it, because of the principles of the matter.
It's so good.
How crazy that is? 1984 was 40 years ago, okay? We've had more inflation than that house from the movie Up since then, and they've refused to raise the price, okay? Dollar Tree is now $1.25 tree, and this hot dog is still $1.50. So then you go home full and happy, but still fascinated by this $1.50 hot dog. So you decide to look into it. How is it possible? Was that actually meat inside that hot dog? What is going on here? And then you Google it and you hear the famous Costco hot dog story, okay? Apparently, the higher-ups at Costco,
they want it, if I'm not mistaken, didn't they want to raise it? But like, no, it's the principle of the matter. We are not raising it. And it's like that literally until this guy dies, they're not raising it or something like that. It's not that. We have come for welcome Rin, the demon cat.
To the owner, Jeff Sinegal, at this point in time, Saul Price's protege. And they're like, we got to sell this hot dog for more than $1.50. At which point, Jeff said, and I quote, "If you raise the effing hot dog, I will kill you. Figure it out."
Whatever you think, you better think again. Otherwise, I'm going to have to head down there.
That's
and I will
good.
Rain down on a godly fucking firestorm upon you. I am talking scorched earth, motherfucker. I will massacre you. I will fuck you up.
So that's what Costco did. They figured it out in what is probably the most gangster way possible, right? They didn't want to sacrifice the quality of the hot dogs and have just
so they use human meat.
So they're like, you know what? The only thing we can do is to build our own hot dog manufacturing facility.
That's
and one
awesome.
Of them's not going to be enough. We're going to build two of them, one in LA and one in Chicago, and then we can control the price of hot dogs. And this figure it out attitude doesn't just stop at the hot dogs.
What is that meme about, like, controlling the rate at lobsters die? I'm sorry, I have to find it. What is that? Control the rate of Control the rate at which lobsters die. Where is it? I don't control the speed at which lobsters die. Costco, before they made their hot dog factory, I don't control the rate at which hot dogs are priced. And then they did. Hey, Boo Pup, welcome to. I love that. I don't control the speed at which lobsters die. God, I haven't thought about that meme in years.
Costco wants something done, they get it done, okay? Here's another example. They wanted to build a new Costco in LA. And here's the problem with that. Getting anything done in the state of California,
yeah, it's hard.
Especially a major city like LA, is an absolute...
Oh, I think I know this story. Instead of building like a Costco store, didn't they build technically an apartment complex that just so happens to be on top of a Costco store? And everyone who is in the apartment complex is automatically a member of Costco?
Nightmare. California is not rated very well as far as being business friendly goes, and it just takes forever to get anything done, right? You want to put up a new building, you got to have environmental impact studies, all this other bullshit, you got to pay a bunch in fees. It's just a complete nightmare, and it's going to take 20 years for them to put up a 300,000 square foot warehouse. But they had a new rule that due to the housing crisis, they would expedite immediately any projects that had affordable housing. So Costco is in the process of building a Costco in the middle of LA that has fucking apartments on top of it, just so they can start slinging $1.50 hot dogs. In conclusion, Costco is the most gangster grocery store on the planet. Their slogans are do the right thing and more is more, and that about covers
more is more.
Thanks for watching. Best way to support the channel is go buy some merch over at thefatelectrician.com, and from now until August 30th, every single item purchased out of my merch store, whether it's a sticker or a hoodie or a shirt or a beer koozie, is going to get you one entry to win a custom Steelhead Outdoors Fat Electrician gun cabinet. And second place is going to get a custom Steelhead Outdoors Fat Electrician.
I don't even have enough guns to use that. I'd find a use for it. That's awesome.
Pistol box. And third place is going to get a big care package from Wiley X, my favorite glasses company. So yeah, go buy some merch. Thank you for watching. Quack, bang, out.
Wait, there's probably like a blooper or something. Or not. Maybe he doesn't do that on this channel. He doesn't do that on this channel. All right, well. Well, thank you for watching, everybody. In the future on YouTube, if I put this up here, you know, if you like it, definitely go check out his channel, go buy his merch and everything. Links are in the description. And also, maybe come by the Discord, come by the streams live, you know, if you want, no big deal, one way or the other. I appreciate it if you do, you know. But until next time, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day. Stay awesome, y'all. Okay, we're still here. Talk about the padding the runtime of the video. Here's a spoiler for you. Here's an unfortunate reality about YouTube is that nearly all, not all, but a sizable majority of YouTube videos are padded. Most YouTube videos can be done in like less than half the time. Not all, but most can be done in less than half the time. But they pad that out because if I'm not mistaken, the YouTube algorithm likes your videos to at least be 10 minutes long unless you are like an established person. Because the longer the video is, the more ads YouTube can put on it. And the longer the run times can be. The longer your video is, the longer people stay in the YouTube ecosystem. So most of the time, this isn't true for every channel, but most channels get better algorithm boosts the longer their video is. Now, if the video is still shit, that's not gonna matter. But let's say there are two videos that a channel makes, both of equal quality, objectively somehow, but one is an hour long and the other one is 30 minutes. They're probably gonna get more views from the 1 hour video than the 30-minute video because YouTube likes the analytics of a longer form video more than a 30-minute video. So it'll push it more. That's how it is. Posture check, you got it. If padding works for women, it can work for videos and both improve engagement. True. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yep, Costco be like, F you, we're building in LA. They did, and they built affordable housing. And they built affordable fucking housing. Remember MRX plays? What is, or MXR, what is that? What is MXR plays? I do not remember this. Oh, isn't this the channel that it pretty much became the joke that they kept looking at softcore porn? Didn't they make videos where they just pretty much always had on the thumbnails an attractive woman, like her ass or something, and he would always watch it with his girlfriend, so then his girlfriend was also in it, so then they had a hot female in the thumbnail as well? Yeah, they would always clickbait with boobs and everything. What happened?
We have
here we go. Okay, it looks like they kind of stopped doing it. Ew, now they're just uploading their oh my god, what happened? This is their backup channel, isn't it? Wait, wait. What happened? Channel's dead? What happened? Wait, what happened?
We have another.
YouTube got them? What happened?
So if you guys checked out the channel.
Oh my god, I'm not surprised because now they make shit. And this is the issue is I think that the only reason they got as many views as they did were because of the clickbaity stuff on there, was because of the clickbaity stuff there. And like all the other stuff on here is shit. And they don't get as much traction on it because this isn't the channel that got the algorithm stuck inside of it. They didn't get stuck in the algorithm. So, wow. Like when your entire thing is thing that teases the algo. Yeah, this is the, ooh.
Recently, you saw that MXR Plays is terminated. And yeah, that's true. It is completely gone. We are basically officially banned from YouTube. I can no longer operate my other channels, start a new channel, or do anything on YouTube anymore.
Same probably goes for me.
And probably Genie as well. We got another strike. We got our third strike. And it was on a video that was uploaded almost a year ago. So
that's okay.
Okay with
I will say that sucks. That does suck. That is from a video from a year ago that was okay, and then it got struck. Like, that sucks.
That video being up, they had approved it. It was on the website for almost a year with no issues. I guess they changed their mind, they changed their rules. Whatever it is, they decided to give a strike on it today. 8 days before our first strike was gonna fall off. So the timing seems absolutely impeccable there for something that is extremely not really against the rules, okay? So the clip was basically for unwanted sexualization or non-consensual touching, except the girl that was being non-consensually touched was smiling through the entire video.
That doesn't mean it's consensual.
Her own video.
Oh, okay, that's different.
Recorded for her Instagram that is posted on her Instagram page.
Okay, that's probably different then.
Also, obviously, a skit.
You're gonna play. No. I'm not. You're being ballsy on that. I ain't had no. I don't care if they clip it out. You're not getting my channel. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're not getting my channel. Yo, no, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't. Not happening. Not happening. So that was. I don't care if they cut it out. We ain't dealing with that. So yeah. Back up, Pavia. Yeah. Jeez, that is. Oi. So they've been terminated. Not really surprised by it, but that sucks. So I never watched their stuff, so I'm not like upset about it, but that was close. Yeah, I'm not like it seemed like they cut out the part that would be bad, but like you're playing with fire there. You're playing with fire there, okay? Don't you mess with me. Don't you mess with my channel, dude. Don't you do that to me. All right, what is this? This is like a Wukong trailer. We may play this game in the future. I don't know. Can't be exactly hungry. Can't be too careful. Like cannot be too careful. Cause guess what? I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna let y'all know something. Is I do have a strike on this channel that we're on right now, and it's because of something in a video that is on YouTube. Like I got struck. It's like, hey, that content right there, that's not safe for YouTube or anything like that. And I'm like, it's literally from a video that's on YouTube. What are you talking about? It's like, oh, that guy that got hurt in a way or whatever, and you didn't have the proper context or anything. What I was showing has been on YouTube for over a year and is still up on YouTube. Yet mine got doesn't make any sense to me, but I'm not a big channel, so I can't argue it. Like, I appealed it. I went to the appeal decision thing, and I was like, they're not even going to look at it. They're not even, they're not. I knew they weren't. That's pretty cool. Ah! Big Buddha. Even though that's technically not Buddha, that's like something else, but everyone calls him Buddha, I think. Right, Rave, was it for the fried rice stream? Yeah, YouTube hated that fried rice. It was so badly made. Oh my god, it's Goku! Guys, it's Goku. Do you know how OP Goku is? Like, Sun Wukong is just so freaking OP. What the heck is on his head? What in the world? He's got tentacles. Okay, so you don't just play as Wukong. Oh, you can play as the other characters from the Journey to the West because that's the pig warrior. That's the pig guy. Oh, okay. So it's not just it's like gonna be more of the Journey to the West type of story. Okay. Okay, yeah, it's got the whole gang from the journey. Okay, cool. I like that. I like that. Are we gonna have the scene where he tries to jump out of the universe? And then he lands in the pillars of creation, but it's actually the hand of the palm of that guy? Because you know, one of the upgrades that he's gonna get at some point in the game is that he gets immunity to fire, because that is something that Sun Wukong gets within the story eventually, is that you are now immune to the heat and the burning of fire. You are now like, you now control fire pretty much. I love the story of Journey to the West. It has inspired so many other things within literature and within cinema. Hey, it's me, Goku. Oh, dude, where's his dick and balls? Ah! Eat this! Ew, spiders. Space Marines 2 is going to be fun. I've seen some trailers of that, and it does look pretty good. And then you only have audio, and you only hear me say no cock and balls. August 20th. I will not be pre-ordering it. I don't care how good a game looks, never pre-order it. It's not worth it. Never pre-order a video game. It's a bad idea.
Dark-furred, devious-natured, hunting that Guai is no simple task. You do have some skills, but this land...
Ah, can't go in the ring of fire, dummy. Is that like the bonfire or something? Is that what it's gonna? Are they gonna use that as the analytics or the tool there? Okay, let me show. Yeah, he's fucking broken, dude. Oh yeah. Let me show y'all something. Oh, I can't fucking show that, can I? There's no way I can show that. Oh, great. Now I'm getting this in my recommendations. I can't switch over it. Okay, but. I can't show you this because we're on this other account, but on my main account, chat, there was apparently on the video that I uploaded like 2.5 weeks ago, somebody put it up on TikTok and like didn't credit me or something. I don't know. Because there was a comment on the video that I can't show. And it says, don't forget the I steal content and put it in parts and upload it to TikTok, but never put up part 2 for some reason. I came from someone who stole this video and re-uploaded to TikTok. So apparently someone put my my video up on TikTok. And like, did they react to it? Like, if they reacted to it, that's fine. But if they're literally just gonna put the video and don't do anything with it, I don't like that. You got to do something to it. You got to do something to the video. Okay? Also, okay, here's the thing. Let me show you the video. Okay, let me find. No, wrong thing. Get out of here. Let me show y'all Rave. Oh my god, thank you for the raid. Thank you, Serious Hauser. Thank you. Can we get a shout out for them, please? Let me see if I can find the video. Here we go. So this video, the every YouTuber type explained in 10 minutes. It was it apparently just got put up on TikTok or whatever. And this is a call out. This is a call out to my viewers that have seen my video of every YouTuber type explained in 10 minutes. I want you to try to send this to Asmongold. I don't know, does he have like a subreddit? Does he have a subreddit? Also, again, thank you for the raid. Thank you so much. Thank you. What were you doing? He has. Okay, I want y'all to like try to, I don't know, send it to Asmongold because I put a fucking joke in this. I know, Xander, but I put a joke in there that I want to know if he fucking falls for it. Okay, I'll show you. Watch this. Watch this. I put in a joke. Gotta go. All right, thank you for coming by, Pup Anrin. Thank you so much. Watch this. I put a joke in that even people in the comments want to know if he falls for it. Watch this.
Imaginable, while others still react to just about anything while not cleaning their room and ordering DoorDash.
So then I'm expecting him to pause right there. And I'm expecting if he's reacting to this, he's going to pause right there. And then he's going to go off on a rant on how he doesn't DoorDash and how it pisses him off. And then he's going to unpause like this.
Asmongold, if you're watching this, I know you don't DoorDash. I'm just joking around. Thanks for unpausing, by the way.
See, I want to know if he fucking falls for that. Not a million views, he won't care. Come on. It's got it in there. Just fucking, come on. Just you gotta get it. I don't know. You put it on his subreddit or something. Fucking get him. Gotta get him. I want him to see it. I don't even care if this bumps my video. I just want to know if I fucking got him. Because it'd be so funny. Even though, I did steal that joke.
Joking around. Thanks for.
I did steal that joke from basically, or what the I can't remember his name. Shit. That guy. I want to know if I got him. I want to know. I want to know. Because even people in the comments are like, oh my god, that would so get him. It's like, I want to know. That's a guy? Yeah, wait, what's that guy's name? Is she into you? Yeah, Casually Explained. I stole that joke from Casually Explained. That's why I put him on there, because he did the same thing with Hassan. Casually Explained Hassan. Okay, we're not watching Hassan, but watch this. Okay, we're just gonna
Casually Explain uploaded.
Relatedly, because
chat.
Okay, watch this.
No, probably did this.
Okay, watch this.
Videos together.
Oh my god.
I've been trying to learn yoga myself.
Hey, watch this.
Yeah, okay, buddy. And I'm a tier 3 sub to Hassan for his political views. And we're back.
Okay.
I'm sorry, what?
Okay, so he pauses it. Okay, so he made fun of Hassan, and then Hassan pauses it. He goes off for like a full minute, and then watch this. Watch this.
The perfect chatter. The perfect relationship with a streamer and chatter.
Thanks for unpausing the video, Hassan. Now, one thing Twitch is certainly known for.
You fucking got him! He fucking got him! I want to know if I can get Hassan, get Asmongold like that. I want to know if I can fucking get him like that. I want to know if I can get him. I want to know. I want to know. So I don't know what you gotta do. Get that in front of his fucking face. I don't care if he doesn't even finish the fucking video. I just wanted to fucking get to that point in the video, and then I got him. That's literally all I care about for my own understanding of if I got him. Asmongold doesn't pause that much. That's why I'm thinking I can make him pause with that comment. That's why I think if I since he's gonna do it, he's gonna be like, I don't fucking DoorDash, and then he's gonna unpause. I want to know. I don't know what you got to do, but get it in front of him. Get it in front of him. You know, come on, you can do it. New challenge: make Asmongold pause. Yeah, I want to know. I don't even care about the shout out. I just want to know if I fucking got him. I want to know if my mind games worked. I want to know if I fucking did it. You don't want his viewers more than likely. I highly doubt your community would mesh with his. That would cause to mix. Well, that is also a completely separate channel at this point, and it would help with it. Like, one, I just want to know if I got him. But if he did, and it brought a bunch of people in, if it would still push it even more in the algo, which would then put it into other people's eyes that wouldn't necessarily be from his community, and then they could just like taper off and not be a part of the community if I don't appeal to them. You know, that kind of thing. I don't know. I just want the validation of like, did I get him? That's what I want. Can you answer a very important gaming question? Maybe. I can give you an answer. I can give you an answer. What is this, by the way? While you get your question up. Asmon has a lot of people, so some would fit in. Yeah, it's more of just like, because here's the other thing. Here is if you are a female and you are trying to be a VTuber or something, here is some unironic advice, okay? Make a video or make a short where you talk about how much you admire Asmongold, or how much you love him, or how much you think he's hot, or something like that. You don't even have to be true, but just make a video like that, and then get your audience to like put it on his subreddit to like send it at him, because he looks at those clips so much. He loves it when VTuber women compliment him. The amount of times I have seen a clip of a VTuber as a I've seen a female VTuber. The amount of times I've seen like a clip that says me reacting to Asmongold reacting to my clip. Like he can't help himself. He cannot help himself to see a hot VTuber woman compliment him. He loves it. So do that and you'll get a bump. You'll get a bump in viewership, I guarantee it. Well, if he sees it, obviously. Still got to get that, but he's more than likely to see it than other stuff. So that's petty. It works though. I have seen so many female VTubers do it that I'm like, they must be doing this on purpose. Like they are doing it intentionally to try to get him to react to it so they can try to get some more viewership. Like it's so systematic that it's like it has to be. But I am a man and am working on my something. So shit. Sorry. Oh, I'm working on your model. I think it says. I can't see because things in the way. But yeah. What if you make a video and disguise your voice as a female and compliment? That'll work. That's also been done. On like that. I'm not even joking. That has been done before. I have seen VTubers that use a female model and use a text to speech. Or an AI generated voice as their main method, and I'm like 99% certain that they are a guy from other evidences, and they make a video that says, "Oh my god, I love Asmongold. He's so hot and everything." That'll work. He has listened to those. He is listening to those. So it does work. You can do that. Okay, so what did Darren say? My friend bought a DLC character and said he doesn't want me playing him gatekeeping because he got him first. Is gatekeeping normal or is it petty as fuck? That's petty as fuck. If you own the character as well, you can use the character. That is petty. That is petty. That is absolutely petty. Like that, you can't gatekeep a character. That's so stupid. Oh, I bought him first. Yeah, did you buy the character first? You can use the DLC character. That is petty. That is absolutely petty. Okay, what is this? This is like Epic Mickey.
Well, Mickey Mouse, welcome to the cartoon wasteland.
Oh no! He's getting the good suck.
Ink. We forgotten cartoon characters need that ink far more than you do. I wish you had not fought so hard when you were dragged down here by the.
Oh my god! It's ink. It's what is it? Blot? The ink blot? I forget the name of that guy.
Struggle with your old enemy. Your ink mingled with his. You were transformed. You took on aspects of the block's nature. I predict you will suffer unfortunate side effects, Mickey.
Is this
including perhaps?
Is this a game? I thought this was like a fan animation. Is this? He's a squirrel.
Possibly reduced creative faculties.
Oh, it's a concept. Okay.
And of course, general weakness and fatigue.
Wow.
Really, it will be a sad case. Now, Mickey, it is useless to struggle. Wait. Stop. No, I like the blot. One Oswald.
Still can't believe Oswald the Rabbit. Can you imagine how what would Walt Disney's reaction be to Oswald the Rabbit being next to Mickey Mouse? Can you imagine? Because he was bitter till the day he died that he lost Oswald the Rabbit. He was so upset till the day he died about that. You would play that? Isn't that an actual game? Oh, this is the pitch video. It's a game. Nox, this is an actual game. It didn't look like that because that's the pitch or whatever. But no, Epic Mickey is a game. You can play it.
On a very peculiar day, my mirror lured someone out of his bed and opened a doorway to my...
Wait, Mickey is gay? Always has been.
I do not know if the mirror was being mischievous.
Wait, when is March 25th? Is that Walt Disney's birthday? Let me see. Walt Disney. Damn it. I thought it was going to be his birthday. What? I don't know what. Wait, when is March 25th Disney? What happened on March 25th? Okay, seems like random stuff happened on that day. Huh, okay.
Or malicious.
Oh, there he goes.
Perhaps it knew that the curious...
In this game, he meets Oswald the Rabbit, which was Walt Disney's original mascot character, but it was owned by like Warner Brothers or some other company at the time, and then he went on to make Disney, or something like that, and then he made Mickey Mouse because he didn't own the rights to Oswald the Rabbit anymore. Yeah, it's Steamboat Willie. Ew, that's not how you clean a brush.
Satisfied with my progress, I put the magic brush down.
Did you know that that guy's name is Yin Sid, and Yin Sid backwards is Disney? That's Walt Disney's self-insert character.
Had I known what events would follow, I would have locked away everything.
And did you know that race car backwards spells race car? Also NASCAR. NASCAR backwards spells race car. Mickey, okay. Mickey, what kind of fucking psychopath are you to waltz into someone else's home and then just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna fucking mess up his arts and crafts project? That's awful. Is he a racist and sexist as Disney? Nah, he's worse. He's worse. Didn't this game come out like 12 years ago, but now it's on the Switch? But Mickey, what kind of psychopath are you? Oh no, the blot! Mickey, you absolute maniac. Yeah, run away from the consequences of your actions, Mickey.
I heard the noises and rushed to see what had happened. But I was too late. The world I had created was ravaged. A wasteland.
By fucking liberals. That's what Disney would say.
I did not learn his identity. Well, not for a very long time.
Wow, Mickey, fucking never accepted the consequences of your actions, you piece of shit. Oh no, I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going. Oh, it's the blocked. I remember him from like the House of Mouse or whatever it is. And look, there's Oswald the Rabbit right there. That's Oswald the Rabbit up there. Look at him go. Look at him go. He's just the, you know, rabbit version of Mickey Mouse pretty much. So, yeah. Yeah. All right, let me see. Let's see, do we have another short one? Let me find a short. Let me see if I can find a short one. Okay, what is this? This is a short one. What the heck is this? Why is there testicles on the screen?
I need a bad touch crotchy.
He looks like he's got a thick ass.
I need a bad touch crotchy.
We be all sold out and shit.
Fuck you.
Oh, this is Postal 2?
We got lots of those.
How's this sound? You give
Okay, isn't Postal one of those games that technically you don't have to do anything violent? I don't know about Postal 2, but I remember when people were upset about Postal, like all the violent stuff you could do, it's like, well, you don't have to do any of them. But the players do it. We just made it so the players could do it. But you don't have to do any of the violent stuff to play the game.
Give me that last crotchy doll you've got hidden up your ass.
Damn, girl, you walking around with that fat ass?
Gary Coleman book.
Bitch, you got yourself a deal.
Thanks.
Have a crotchy day.
Is he gonna kill him?
Don't touch me. I'm calling. Don't touch me. I'm calling my lawyer.
Are you gonna blow up a nutsack?
Daddy said only he can touch me like that. Don't touch me. I'm calling my lawyer. Mama said don't touch me there. Mama said don't.
What the? Oh my god! Why aren't they exploding? Oh my! Oh, Crotchy's dead. Crotchy had a fucking rocket launcher on him. He's still talking.
Mama said don't touch me there.
Damn.
Said don't touch me there.
He killed Crotchy. He killed Crotchy right there. He killed him. He's dead. All right. I think we're going to end it here. It's been a little bit over 4 hours, and it's past midnight here. So, let's see. Let's see who... Shut up, me. Let's see who we can raid. And next stream is on Saturday, and we're going to be playing more Batman. We'll probably finish... Batman, if I'm not mistaken. We'll be doing that. Want a suggestion? Sure, Xander, give me a suggestion. I'll take a suggestion. Well, real quick, let me just see if there's anyone that, like, calls out to me. We've rated them before and everything. Yeah, I'll take a suggestion. Xander, what you got? Crotchy with a K. Oh, good stream. Oh, thank you. Lobotomy Bunny. All right. Give me a second. So next stream Saturday at 6 p.m. We'll be doing more, what do you call it? More Batman. We'll probably finish it up. And over on Twitch, here is the raid messages, subbed and not subbed. Copy and paste it when we get over there. And hope you enjoyed the stream over on YouTube and Twitch. Also, can you raid on YouTube? Can you do that? I don't even know who I would raid, but like, can you? I'm assuming that's a thing. Awesome stream, was fun to watch drunk. Nice. Ah, welcome Ardoon. Welcome, welcome. We're just now finishing up. We're just now finishing up, but hey, thank you for coming by. Next stream is on Saturday at 6 p.m. EST. But thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for being here. I will see y'all next time, and have a wonderful, wonderful... I know, but at least I made it, and I appreciate you making it even right now. Thank you so much. All right, well, I'll see y'all on Saturday. Also, new video coming out on the main channel on Saturday. I'm probably going to put up a premiere tomorrow. So if you're in the Discord, look out for that. But until then, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day, and stay awesome, y'all.